What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawnnyScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawnnyScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawnnyScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Shawn. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Tap, tap, tap in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, we are in the building. Jay Black, Shawnny Scott. Sexy Mo will be back on the show sometime later this week or next week. Shout out to all our prayers go out to Sexy Mo and her family. What's going on there, Jay Blizzy? How was your night? Jay's very activist. He's a very for such a male chauvinist, he is really activated today. He really is.
Activated. Okay, activated. That's a good word. What's today? Today is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Good morning, Kathy. Day One Black. Yesterday was Monday. Nothing happened in sports yesterday, so ain't got
nothing happened.
Nothing happened in sports.
Tons of stuff happened.
Not in sports yesterday.
Yeah, something happened in Miami last night. Something happened crucial in Miami last night. What was that?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Monday,
Sixers lost by how much last night in Miami?
How
much they lose by?
Yeah, nothing was on TV. I didn't watch TV. I was
you're right.
Late.
Nothing much happened because James Harden only took 4 shots in the second half. That's right. Yeah, you're right. Nothing much happened. You're right.
I'm trying to think. Yeah,
Did you do anything? Anything around the house? Any lawn work?
Good. No, because this weather is so fickle here on the East Coast. It's so cold yet cool yet summer trying to break through, and so it's like weird. It's cold. I don't like it when it's cold because why I still got my heat on and it's May the 2nd, like May the 3rd. This is weird to me. Good morning, Billy. Yeah, heat's still on. Yeah, heat should not be on Billy. In May. But you got your heat on too, right, in Jersey?
I think normally around May still it doesn't get real hot anymore. Like out here. I don't know. I ain't been out here. Texas, we turned over there in Texas, the heat got turned off like April 1st.
Yeah. Okay. I just sent it, Mike.
April 1st, the heat got turned off. Truth be told, I ain't turned the heat on in sometime September, October. Man, I went to watch football games wearing shorts in Texas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do miss that. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate you, James, for holding me down yesterday, James.
Jay Black, I want you to know that I spoke up for you yesterday and channeled my Jay Black because Mike was on it. What were we talking about? Wasn't that crazy we talked about yesterday?
We talked about what? It was something you did.
Obviously.
I can't remember.
Something Mike
always when Jay wasn't on. Whatever we were talking about.
Yeah, I was super tired. I was dead tired. Sometimes your body take the rest it needs. Shout out to my little nephew Shawn and Elijah upstate PA. They know all about the TakeOver Legends. It's funny when you visit family and they tell you everybody's name. Michael Shawn, Sexy Mo, Shawnny Scott. It's funny when you hear little kids say everybody's names and they love the tight shirt song. By the way, I told them I played the tight shirt song.
Thank you.
We haven't did tight shirts in a minute. So, what up, little Shawn, little Elijah?
Get on the IG, Jay Black. Get on the IG so we can start getting some traffic.
We gotta do something when we get together. I'm gonna be there 4 days, 3 days really. Saturday we're leaving.
Damn, you got a little mini vacation.
Monday, Thursday, Friday.
Monday, Thursday, Friday. What?
Yeah, Saturday we leave. I mean Wednesday.
I was like Monday, Thursday, Friday. I said, wait, you come Monday, you go back, and then you come. I said, she balling out of control.
Say
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Saturday.
You leave Saturday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, we
Saturday.
leave Saturday morning. Mm-hmm.
What's the show? Friday?
Friday night. Mm-hmm.
The show's Friday. Huh. I gotta connect you with Claudia because she'll take you
Yeah, I
around.
gotta let her know.
Because she'll run you around. No, she'll run you around. Like literally, she should have a job as a tour guide in New York. She's the only person who's lived in New York her entire life, and she actually goes to all the spots that you don't appreciate when you live in the city. You don't like. I've never been to the Liberty Bell in Philly. I went when I was in school, when I was in New York. I've never gone on my own to see no goddamn Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing I've gone to. I've never gone to Constitutional Hall,
Independence,
whatever it is. I've walked by it. I've been drunk and walked by it 600 times. I've never.
Art museum. Yeah, you just don't go inside.
The only reason why I went to the art museum because there were parties in there. That's the only reason why I ever went.
Betsy Ross house. Like, yeah, all that stuff you do when you were a little kid. But yeah, as you get older and you live here.
My cousin literally does all that stuff and takes you to all the spots where you take the Instagram photos.
Oh, okay.
Like the spots that are designated where everybody goes.
Hey, Tim.
And hopefully it'd be nice that y'all can walk over the Brooklyn Bridge.
Here, I've never been to the Grassy Knoll.
Girl, I've been to Grassy Knoll like 12 times. I'm obsessed with the Grassy Knoll.
Yeah, when I visited Dallas, that's one of the first things we did. We did a little tour of the Grassy Knoll and the whole path that JFK took, and
I'm obsessed, yo.
The building,
the 5th floor museum, 6th floor. I don't even know the name of it.
I
mean, I know where it all is.
No, the best part is the Grassy Knoll, which is supposed to be a conspiracy that there was a Grassy Knoll. Why did they renovate it? Just so you could see that there was a shooter even better. Mm-hmm. You were like, they renovated it like, yep, yeah, here it goes where the gun was sticking out.
I've never been to the Dallas Ranch, to the
I didn't want to go. I didn't.
Where they shot Dallas. I've never been to the Fort Worth stockyards. But I guess I had to do all that.
I wanted to go to the house. They keep telling me if you go to the house, you'll be disappointed because it's really not that big. But back in the 80s, that was a big house.
Big house, yeah.
It's really a rancher. It's really one floor. Mm-hmm. But I still wanted to go. I wanted to see where JR was at and all that good stuff. I mean, 18.
So I'm talking about the TV show with Dallas. Okay. Yeah. Okay. When you said
in South Fork.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've never toured Cowboy Stadium either. I've been there for games, but I've never went and took the tour.
Well, you drove me when I came to Dallas. Shiny said, "Oh, I'm gonna ride you to the stadium." She literally drove me to the parking lot. I said, "There you go," and that was it. So that was her tour guide. So thanks, Shiny.
No, I did the tour.
Shiny said, "That's the building."
Yep, that's the building.
I took my dad on the tour. I went in the locker room, and they show the locker room so damn big that they show you how they push the screen back, and they can actually set up a play in the locker room and actually do the formation. Then we went on the press conference where they do the press conferences. Then we played on the field. That was because look, the Cowboys, they not gonna win a Super Bowl. But damn, they entertaining.
Now the old stadium, been through the old stadium because we used to perform there all the time.
But I heard the old stadium was a mess. But I never
went. It was
went
wonderful to us.
Yeah, I know.
That was all we had.
Yeah,
that's all we had. That's where we taped Any Given Sunday too. That's where they taped it.
Oh, they sure did.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they said the whole of the stadium so God could look down on the team. Jesus, man. They bring God into everything. Shawnee, how was your night? What'd you do?
I worked. I've been working a lot.
Jesus. I get the job done.
Did you eat? Did you eat any food? Did you get any nourishment?
I ate. Well, I've been eating more lighter. So so I have my little special water I drink.
Go ahead, girl.
That's nice.
It's the suicide mission. Summer coming. Come on, girl. Let's get it.
Well, this is actually good for your liver, to flush your liver out.
I just want to look good. I don't give a damn about my liver. I just want to look good.
And then I have my little fruit. My breakfast this morning is pineapples and
pineapples are good for your metabolism.
That's all you eat for breakfast is pineapples and drink water.
That's good.
And then I'll have an Ensure. Yeah. And then later today I'll probably eat. Let's see. I made some chicken. I like pan fried it. So maybe that or either tuna.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah, the lighter I eat, the better I feel during the day.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
The lighter
because we eat too much and then you stuffed and full. You gotta eat. Don't eat just to eat. So that makes sense.
And you gotta flush your body out too.
What
You
up,
gotta flush it out.
Ashley?
You gotta get your metabolism working. Ashley, them
Mm-hmm.
pineapples are good for your
Ashley.
metabolism. We can say working.
Summertime fine.
Yeah,
Tam said.
summertime fine, but it's gonna be lifetime fine. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
We getting it right.
Today, Monday and today, I woke up at 5 and got to the gym before the show 2 days in a row. So I want to get that in. Yesterday, I watched the Sixers lose to Miami. Easy game. Easy work. That was just easy work.
With your snuggle
James Harden. I'm gonna call him the magician because whenever you need him, he disappears. Ta-da! He's gone. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. Gave the Phoenix Suns a run yesterday. Luka Doncic, who's the most unguardable player in the Western Conference, scored 45 points last night. He did all he could to beat the Phoenix Suns, the number 1 team in the NBA right now. Scored 45. They lost by 7. They're gonna be in that series. They're gonna give it. They're gonna
Did
get
Devin Booker
a
play?
little run.
Is Booker back?
Yeah, Booker's back.
Okay.
They lost by 7 in Phoenix, so that went according to plan. They just got to see if they can eke one out in Phoenix. I watched some of the game. I watched all of Ozark. Whoever is an Ozark fan on Netflix.
Oh, don't say nothing, because I haven't.
I ain't saying nothing, girl.
Just
take your time. Give yourself time to binge out. Just to binge
I think I might watch it on the plane.
Oh, on the plane. Do you have enough time? What is it? 3 hours? Is it 3.5 hours?
I can finish the rest of the other season, and then, well, we ain't gonna watch TV there.
Oh, you're
like
not updated. You're not up to the last
season. I gotta catch up so we can start the new one.
And be clear, this is the final season.
Really?
That you're about to watch. This is it.
Oh, they can't go nowhere else.
It's it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So
this
you know
is their 5 years. Because he was supposed to, for 5 years, launder this money.
Yep.
For 5 years. So, okay, so we're at year 5. All right.
Yep. They done. I'm an Ozark fan, and Roof is crazy. Shout to Nas. Nas was highlighted. Who knew Roof was a hip hop fan? And she was playing nothing but Nas songs. The first show that you watch of the new episode, she's just banging Nas, like his old classics. And then she's banging Wu-Tang's old classics. And I was like, what the? I thought it was coincidence at first. Come to find out, Ruth is supposed to be a fan. Yeah, I'm an Ozark fan. Ruth is crazy. Dope. That's all I'm saying.
Is Ruth the same girl that plays in this other movie? The one about the girl that took everybody money, creating Anna or whatever?
No, that's not the same person.
Oh, okay.
No, that's definitely not the same person.
You think all white people look alike?
No, I mean, she just kind of looked like
I don't even know what this show is. I'm just playing. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what Ozark is.
That's what you should be watching instead of Teen Mom.
Teen Mom, Survivor. I got my own little shows that I watch. I got my DVR set up for my shows.
The fact that Ozark is based on a clean, white, smart family laundering money for the Mexican cartel is absolutely amazing. Jason Bateman is one of my favorite actors, yo.
Jason Bateman is so funny in this, Marty. He's always like, when they like, if you don't do it, I'm gonna kill you. Well, okay. Well, that doesn't sound good, but we're gonna work on it.
He's always like, we're gonna work on it. There are alternatives that what we can do right now. If you look at the books right now, they'll have a gun in his mouth and he'll move the gun before we do anything that's not rational. Let's get he is so, and he's like that in comedies. He acts the same exact way in comedies when he was with what was the movie with Will Smith when he was the drunk superhero Hancock. He's just like that. He's just calm. It don't matter what you tell him. Blessing and salute. Shout to my man Amir. Watch the games. Watch Ozark. What else happened? It was raining, then it stopped raining, so I couldn't finish my power washing on the wall, the side of my house.
You ain't go over there and help him with that?
Oh, the thing is how my time was set up for yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So good, power washing. That's good.
So I gotta finish. It's sunny out, so I gotta finish that. And somebody had taken.
Always sunny in Philly. Good.
I thought somebody took my recycling container. Like we got these recycling containers.
You thought somebody stole it?
It disappeared. So I was like, well, how the hell? So I'm looking all around.
That is.
What?
Thank you.
They said it's the same actress.
That is the same actress.
That is not the same actress.
That looks like her.
AC
That
Mitchell
does
said
look like
She
her.
might be. You might be right.
Because I kept
They
looking
really
at her
cleaned
like,
her up.
that's
It is.
Well, she's an actress though.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got
okay. It is the same
so
girl.
Ashley
Okay.
said it too.
Wow, they really cleaned her up a lot. Either
Because
they
that
really cleaned.
accent kind of threw, I was like, she kind of sound country.
It is her. I didn't even recognize they cleaned. Well, either they cleaned her up for that role, or they really dirtied her up for Ozark. Because they. But yeah, wow,
Is it
that's funny.
all
It's
cold?
good casting.
All
somebody-
cold? Is that how you say your name? All cold.
All cold. All cold.
All cold.
The funny thing is somebody was
All
killing her
cold.
for inventing Anna. They said her accent was whack. I thought it was fine, but I'm not an accent like dialect.
It did
coach.
sound a little.
Yeah, they were like, we didn't know if she was from England or wherever she was from, wherever the hell, Germany, or was she German or from Brooklyn? Like, I don't know. They were
A big difference.
hey, God bless.
Oh, but you know what I did watch that came up in Inventing Anna, the Fire Festival. I finally watched the little how that all came about.
It.
With Ja Rule.
Yeah, I started that.
Ja Rule know he wrong.
Them white people know they wrong when they saw.
I mean, I'm not saying it's Ja Rule's fault that it went. Let me be clear. I'm not saying.
Oh yeah, he got scapegoated for that whole thing.
But I'm saying it's just how he was going along with it. Like, y'all need to get this, and you know what the fuck is the problem? And then all of a sudden, this is a scam. Nigga, research.
It was
all cold Shelly.
It's me, Shelly.
Oh, signing my son's account.
I can't have anything. Oh, okay.
That's funny.
God.
That is funny. I can't have nothing either. My kids take it off.
She already in her son's account. That's hilarious. Let me stay on course with this. So Ozark, she was the girl in Inventing Anna. Firefly. What else? What I was gonna tell? Oh, I was power washing. I'm gonna power wash tomorrow. You said, why didn't Jay come and help? No, you can't have Jay come out. Jay gets too controlling. You gotta watch Jay. You gotta keep his ass away.
Make sure stuff is done correctly and complete.
I'll tell him to get the fuck out. Just go. Just get in your car. Just go.
You can't be missing spots. You can't be lagging. You got a mission.
You're not anybody's manager here. You're not anybody's manager. Get the fuck out.
Why we keep stopping? Why people stop taking? What are you taking breaks for? Let's complete the job.
Get on out.
Done.
Bye. See ya. Going with the women. Going with the women. Go have a sandwich.
We need to make a show of y'all, just like y'all. When it's just when we not doing the podcast and it's just y'all.
What are we doing?
It would really be boring because we don't do shit. But I mean, we'd have to make event. We'd have to really create stuff because.
No, it wouldn't, because y'all say one thing and then the whole thing starts going. It's nothing to you all because you do this all the time. But from the outside looking in, it is hilarious.
Boom.
I always think he's somebody's boss.
Jay. Fuck you, Jay.
No, I just like the fuck out of here. Moving.
No, once again, get the fuck out of here. Just go.
Just why not? If you're going to be committed,
because nobody needs you here. Just go. Just get out. Just go.
No, there's a reason that
he wants to rationalize. Lady Q, come get your dude. Just get him.
Yeah, I'd be like, no. She say that all the time. I'm not your employee. You don't manage me. And no, I'm just. It's the same concept.
For those who don't know,
management is the same concept of life. You managing your life. You're managing daily tasks, and think that has to get done.
Once again, you're a control freak. Just get out the way.
Let me understand the process.
You don't know, Sway. You don't know. You don't know.
I really do be having the answers, though.
No, you don't. You don't have the answers.
Said I got the answers.
I really, really do.
Jay has the answers for things that are structured. Really once you get him out, Jay don't like being in unstructured situations. That's his kryptonite.
Why be in chaos?
He don't know
organization.
He don't know what it's like. Out. It's called improv. It's called improv. That's where the best ideas happen.
You don't know.
That's where the best ideas and the best creations happen. It's called. You got to think out.
To understand.
I live outside the box. You live trying to control inside the box.
You need to be.
I live outside the box.
Structure is important.
Speaking of structure, this ain't even no segue. The family structure has got. Well, it is a segue. Damn, I was really good. I should have kept it going. Speaking of structure, the family structure with the Kardashians seems to be a little off keel right now. Because Kanye West was at the Met Gala, which I think is a devil work. Let me not get into it. All right, so the Met Gala. And Kim was there and Kanye was there. And they got a video I didn't get the video to you, Shawnee, so that's my bad. Mike has hit J Black with the move.
Get out the way.
No, I didn't say all that. So I guess Kanye saw Kim with Pete Davidson. I don't even know if this is a real video, but they made it seem like they actually have footage of Kanye looking at them. Like giving them this look as they were taking pictures. That's got to be an awkward situation if you're not with somebody. Like, why would you even go to the Met Gala if you know she gonna be there with him? Like me, I wouldn't have went.
Did he bring somebody?
I don't know. I didn't see anybody with him. I just saw him standing there looking. And I was like, that is an awkward situation. Well, what is the point of being a billionaire if you still look like a regular dude?
But that's what most billionaires, they try to look average and wear the,
I'm not gonna get played average. You're not gonna play me average.
How you gonna control somebody playing?
No. That's why I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna show up there unless I'm in some. She's in something. Like when it comes to like winning, you know how being petty, like who's moved on and who hasn't moved on. We all try and move. Everybody tries to move on first. Everybody really wants to move on first after you left a relationship that really meant something to you. She's moved on. Like they cuddling. Like they.
But didn't she just call him to help her with something?
Yeah, it was something, but it's almost like he
called Kanye to help her with something. So I don't know. Maybe she's just comfortable with it.
I was trying to smooth into the next topic, but okay, Ashley, since you brought
it
up
on out there, yeah.
Ah, damn, Ashley, you in my notes? Fuck out my notes, J Black. Yeah. So the Twitter world and the social media world has detected that there's a little tattoo around this dude's collarbone or something. I don't know. And they've detected that these tattoos, these letters on his neck from that picture.
No, you can see it though.
They zoomed in.
Yeah.
It says what?
And those are Kim's and Kanye's kids' initials that he got tattooed.
So what's the K for?
K is for Kim.
I guess there's a Kim.
I looked at this last night when I took the.
Okay.
I said, let me see
North.
This North is Northwest.
I don't know all the kids' names, but
I had to Google it. And then
what's their names? North, South, East, and West.
That Saint.
Yeah,
Saint.
Saint.
And then that's a C for shit. What is the other kid name? It was a C. Damn it! I knew this yesterday. Chicago.
Yeah. Okay. North, Saint, Chicago,
and then P is for Psalms. The P is silent. It's Psalms.
Are they named one of their kids Psalms?
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know one of their kids' name was Psalms.
Well, that could be a temporary tattoo. You can order those and put them on. They look real.
No, he's not the temporary tattoo type. He one of them excessive tattooers. They don't do that. That's like against the rules. That's fraudulent. Like when you put that ink on, they into that whole.
But
code.
He's known for that though. I looked at when I googled that, it showed us with Ariana Grande, and as soon as they broke up, he covered it up. Like they said, like he tatted his body.
Oh, he dated Ariana Grande.
Yeah, for a while. He had some good jokes about her on Saturday Night Live too when he was doing the news. Like he had some. Yeah, he was the epitome of transparency. But my thing is, like, we're such instigators on social media. Like when you take this picture and you blow it up, I get why you do it. But we instigating because what the hell is Kanye supposed to do about that?
Ain't nothing he can do about this man tattooing his kids on his body.
It's just disrespectful.
What do you want to do? What you want him to do?
I mean, ain't nothing he can do.
Like at that point, like I will say this. When Kanye has met his match with this dude on the petty I don't give a fuck list, like this is Pete Davidson for real. And he really don't care. Like Pete Davidson is the guy whose dad literally died as a first responder in 9/11, and he cracks jokes about the shit.
Well, laugh at my pain. That's how you ease it.
No, when you hear him do these jokes, you'll be like, oh shit. Like when it comes to not giving a fuck, like Pete Davidson is on that level. And I'm like, this dude is gonna antagonize the hell out of Kanye. This is gonna get good this summer, y'all.
Because he's not stopping. He's doubling down and tripling down. Like the fact that you got knowing how Kanye love his kids and you're a fly by nighter, you're gonna put my seeds on you.
But when you have a line in your song saying you're gonna beat Pete Davidson's ass, that's what happened.
Come do it.
But I wonder how Kim feels about all this, because it seems like he just, I would be concerned. I'd be like, well, are you just sticking around just to harass him, or is this really about us? Because why do you keep worrying about him?
I think Kim loves the fact that somebody irritates Kanye the way Kanye irritates everybody else. I think undercover, she loves it.
You think Kim encourages? Put the tattoo on, or
no, I don't think she encourages anything.
Did this.
I just think she loves somebody who Kanye can't fluster.
Oh, because everybody else will maybe bow down because he's so rich, and
we both got mental problems. We both on medication, bitch. We both got anxiety. We both been to mental hospitals. Let's go.
They say a lot about her. What she like in her life? Shit, because I couldn't do it. I'd be like, all right, y'all go on and play with each other.
And he hasn't said anything publicly or verbally to Kanye at all. He ain't said nothing.
I mean, what more? You got the tattoo. You said it all.
That's the genius.
You got my daughter on your lap riding around in golf carts.
I ain't say nothing.
You banging out my wife in videos time. Like,
what you want me to do? I'm just living my life, homie.
He real cocky with it.
I'm just living my life.
Woo!
It's team too much. So honestly, if I was Kim, I'd be like, slow down. Like, there's no way, Lady Q. Let's just chill for a little bit. Like, we're doing a little bit much.
If I got Jay, get on. I don't know why you so anti the IG.
Because it got a little echo for some reason with my phone lately.
But you didn't even try it. I thought that was also Sequisha. I feel bad for both of them. Their kids may suffer from this later. Listen, everybody's kids gonna suffer. Let's get it popping.
Yeah. We all been abused.
Shorty killed me with that. Shorty scared me with that. The little tattoo right there. Like this one could get ugly. This one could get ugly. Because one thing to make a song, like I wonder one day, is this motherfucker really gonna do 20 minutes give Kanye 20 minutes on stage? Oh my God, this could get so ugly. And listen, I know y'all right about the kids. I know y'all absolutely right. But listen, y'all, the kids ain't normal regardless. The atmosphere.
Little girl. What's the little girl name? What's the oldest?
North.
She seemed like a normal little girl
so far, and we want her to be normal. We seem like a regular kid. I don't know enough about her. I haven't had a conversation with the little girl. I have no idea. But people we worried about the kids. Honestly, we really not worried about the kids.
Good morning, Leslie.
We like the story.
Good morning.
I saw a story where somebody had a spin that they're trying to take a black man down because he's the richest black billionaire and all this, and this is a plot by the man to infiltrate and destroy his life and want to do. Like,
is there actually one man? Is there one man, or is it like when you say the man?
Well, they want to
just one guy,
like somebody antagonizing on purpose, knowing there's going to be a breakdown and he's going to lose all the power and leverage he got in the industry and blah 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 blah. Like that was just a spin, and I'm thinking like, could this be a deeper plot? Because this is very direct, knowing how this man reacts, knowing how he feels.
What do you want, Pete? Oh, you still talking about Pete Davidson?
Yeah, like they saying this is a plot to bring Kanye down on a different level.
I mean, you shouldn't have said you was gonna kick my ass on the damn record.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make everything. See, the thing Kanye is not used to is making stuff public and then somebody's down to match your energy. Like even with Jay-Z. Even when he gave that rant about Jay-Z, how Jay-Z did this at the concert a few years ago, he knew Jay-Z wasn't going to match that energy and say Jay-Z did say something in a verse on 444. He did mention a clip. He said, I gave you 40 million and you gave me 40 minutes on stage. But he ain't never had somebody match his energy like this. This is why I think this is interesting. It could be really bad. I could wind up regretting saying this shit's gonna be interesting. This could wind up being really bad. But it's not my problem. I'm not friends with either one of them. I'm tired of being concerned about people who don't do shit for me. Like there's nothing. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna sit back, get that popcorn. They don't do shit for me. Like I'm tired of taking all these people so personal and being like arguing over these people. And like, oh my God, they're doing this and they're trying to bring Kanye. Kanye don't give a fuck. Kanye love being Kanye.
No, I think Kanye does care when another man, because there's no way you'll be able to hold it together if somebody got a Caleb, Autumn, and Monty.
Okay, and what's Kanye gonna do for me? He gonna come. He gonna hold me down. Kanye gonna hold me down in my situation. Fuck Kanye. He gonna hold me down. Like he ain't gonna do nothing for me if the roles were reversed. So I'm going to enjoy the show. Let's enjoy the show. Go ahead, Jay. You defend Kanye. I'm Pete Davis.
It's just as a man from another man. That part like is so beyond disrespectful. You know how I feel. You know the situation, and you have no regard. That's a blatant disrespect. That's a slap in my face.
What do you do?
You know how I feel. You know I want my family back. You know I want my family back.
You can't have her. I got your girl. What do you want me to do?
See, then you're gonna you talking.
She wants me. What do you want? She wants me, dog.
I need you to play. I need you to play the background and lay low. I don't need you in the public eye. I don't need you ishing on me in public.
I'm a star. I'm not playing the background for Kanye.
Just know the stars can get hands too.
I'm scared of Kanye. Ain't nobody scared of you.
You be scared of Kanye's peoples. I'm sure Kanye got goons. Somebody he can hire.
Well, we ain't seen nothing yet.
Because there's too many eyes on it.
We ain't seen nothing yet. All I know is this girl. He was with his girl over there at the Met Gala, kissing and hugging.
That's
booed up.
Booed up.
You gotta try and get on IG so they can hear what you're saying, dog. Yeah. Like you said, there's an echo, but you didn't even try it to see if there was an echo.
It's an echo every day. I don't know what's going on with this phone. I turned everything down. It's still an echo. Yeah.
I thought it was what's his name?
No, not the Kamari echo. He got a different echo. All right, let's see.
All right, so yeah, Pete Davidson got the initials.
Yep, so Pete got it. And on that same line, wait, let me see. Kanye don't care about nobody. Why is everybody supposed to care about his feelings?
Well, right is right and wrong is wrong. You know, you can't be just out here doing anything.
Kanye is a billionaire. Think about it. He could be a pregnant girl in Texas right now wanting an abortion. There are worse things that could
really?
Well, that was a segue.
What kind of segue was that?
It sounded like me with that one.
Kanye could be a pregnant girl searching for an abortion and be in Texas just looking.
You could at least went to another relationship one. Jesus, you went
a relationship with your body.
Chim. Yeah. Speaking of people going through it, did you see Gordon stuff? Like we got this. Wow. Okay. All right.
Go straight to the abortions.
Abortion.
Jay, I'm telling you, Jay activated for women. Jay is standing up for y'all ovaries, y'all. The male chauvinist, the biggest control freak that we know, is standing up for women's ovaries. He wants y'all to be able to have abortions on demand.
Read that. So what are they trying to pass? What is
we hold that Roe and Casey must be overruled. The Constitution makes no reference to abortion, and no such right is implicated, protected by any constitutional provision. So what's been up is that there's a draft, an alleged draft that has been written up, saying that they're going to overturn your right to have an abortion. So they should be like 1 million women somewhere in Washington at some point. They
started protesting yesterday.
Right now, if the U.S. Supreme Court overturns or guts Roe versus Wade, 25 states are uncertain or likely to ban abortion. So there are 25 states who are going to stand firm. So you still got options.
No, those are the ones that are likely ban it. The ones that are highlighted, those are the ones that are going to say you can't get abortion. Texas ain't highlighted. They are. They orange.
Texas is highlighted. It's orange. But I don't understand why are we so concerned with women having abortions?
Because this has been one of the most controversial topics since the day it got put into the Constitution. From that day on, this country is run by churches and religion. Let's be clear. That's what it's run by. They have a lot in the Catholic Church has mega influence, and churches around this country have mega influence. So you got a problem, y'all. Go talk to your priest if you want that. Go talk to your priest. Go talk to your pastor. Go talk to them. Because hey, I don't know what
is it to talk to them about. Like I'm confused. What is it to talk about?
Are you for a women's right to choose?
Yeah,
put your
woman should be able
pastor.
to choose.
Okay, well, put your leader of your church on the spot, because it's going to be very hard for a leader of a church to tell you it's okay to have an abortion. It's going to be very difficult.
Under any circumstance, under rape, under medical
now.
issues, like any, you got it, like any.
Before y'all try and kill me, I say women should have the right to choose. I'm just telling you, you're gonna find it very difficult to find somebody who runs a church and reads out that Bible to tell you that an abortion is okay. That's all I'm saying.
But I mean, why are they so against women having abortions, especially when they be making babies?
Yeah, it seemed like it's a Republican thing, but yeah, why is it such on the like? Why was it? Well, we should have voted for Hillary. I saw somebody say that if you would have voted for Hillary, Trump wouldn't have put 3 people in place to make this happen. But why is it such a big deal? Like, I don't get why it's such a, like Shawnee's saying, a huge deal to have this pro-choice option taken away.
Because it's a termination of a human being, they're going to tell you. And there are people who have had abortions that were 4 and 5 months pregnant in this country, legally. I have a problem with that.
You have a problem with somebody having an abortion at 4 months?
4 or 5 months.
I have a problem with that.
Why?
Because that's a heartbeat. That's just me. I'm not telling you women shouldn't choose. It's still your body.
So when is the heart? Where's Sequisa at? I know it's pregnant. So when does the heartbeat actually, like, when is it a heartbeat? At what weeks?
I mean, that's where it
goes. Because that's for you. Because you saying the heartbeat is for you, and most people saying it's not a baby until it's here.
Now, when you say it's not a baby,
it's a baby.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Like, it's not. I guess it's a feed. I don't know.
I mean, it's growing. Once it's there, it's growing. So to say, well, it got a heartbeat at 4 months. Well, it was growing when you found out you were 6 weeks. It was alive.
So what's the difference between 6 weeks and, like, it's the same thing, right? What you're saying is when a heartbeat is formed.
No, I'm just telling you, when you're doing ultrasounds and you kill a baby. I mean, listen, I know people who've done it, and I'm not judging. Women should have the right to choose.
Can you get ultrasound at 6 weeks? Or what's the earliest?
Yeah, you get. Yeah, they do it, but I mean, it ain't a lot going on. I'm just
trying to understand, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. Once again, before anybody jumps all on me, I think women have the right to choose, but a ton of abortions.
Not at 4 months.
No. I still think you have the right to choose. I'm just telling you, I have a problem with it.
Sheree says she saw her kid's heartbeat at 2 weeks. So
but for some reason,
theory of 4 and 5 months.
But I'm just telling you, I had a problem with it. And if there's a heartbeat at 2 weeks, I got a problem with it. I really,
because it's there. Once it's there,
it's alive. And once again, I'm going to keep repeating this. Women should have the right to choose. That's all I'm saying. A passage from the research department.
Oh, he's back.
Why abortions controversies are so central to U.S. politics by, he actually gave us the author of this. University of California, Davis over of the last 40 years, abortion has frequently taken center stage in American politics, as it did once again in 2012. This may seem only natural for an issue that speaks to deep values and the role of women in society, but abortion is at the margin of politics in most other rich countries, including our closest sister nation, Britain and Canada. Why is U.S. politics different? I mean, it is a controversial topic, and I get it. It shouldn't be taken lightly. It shouldn't be an abortion shouldn't be taken lightly.
So some of the reasons, it says, people say they're not financially prepared, bad timing, wasn't unplanned.
I can't go with you with those first two. I can't go with you.
Need to focus on their other kids.
Can't go with you with that one.
Interferes with their education or job plans.
Can't go with you with that one.
Not emotionally or mentally prepared.
Maybe.
Now, if I say I can't handle it,
put them up for adoption.
But that'd be even more emotional. That ain't as easy.
Maybe up for adoption.
That ain't as easy for somebody to.
Well, I'll tell you what's not. Well, I'll tell you what's really not easy is for the baby having to be terminated.
Health reasons, health-related reasons.
I can see that.
They want a better life for their baby than they could provide.
Can't do that.
Not independent or mature enough.
Can't do it.
Influences from other family member or friends, and doesn't want a baby or to place the baby up for adoption.
And with all me saying that, I still think a woman should have the right to choose.
Yeah,
but anything that has to do with inconvenience, I can't rock with you. Anything that has
That's
to do
just
with
one
inconvenience.
portion of it. There's still other things, but they're saying even with you mentally not being there prepared or
put the baby
whatever
up for
the case
adoption.
is,
I
you
think
still have to give
that's
birth.
more if you put the baby up for adoption to carry the baby and then get a baby up.
Yeah.
Your
So
psyche can be
you let a
off.
life go to another family.
Yeah, you say you make it sound like it's easy. I mean, I'm not a
No,
female.
but what I'm saying is, why is it that it seems like giving up a child for adoption seems harder than terminating the child? Like, I've never understood that.
Because I guess the female carries the baby for those 9 months. They're getting a type of bond and a connection there, but mentally they know they can't handle it. They end up, doing something crazy
So
to
it's
the
all
kid
because
or
of how you
themselves.
feel. It's all because of how you feel.
Yeah,
it's your inconvenience.
But they acknowledge that they couldn't handle it.
Okay, so put the baby up for adoption.
But they couldn't keep it. The baby, that's even worse for them. Like I'm just saying, that's some
okay.
real,
You're going to have to sacrifice other than terminating a life.
Yeah, the sacrifice for them is within those first 12 weeks they're willing to have 15 weeks, 12 to 15 weeks. They saying
yes. So you have to deal with it. It's that now, once again, before everybody jumps on me, women should have the right to choose. It's their business. I'm just giving you my opinion. If it's based on any inconvenience, I wouldn't do it.
Well, it's a big deal for them. And I don't get why it's a big deal to force people to have kids that they know they can't handle. It's like
I think it's a big deal. I think what the big deal is that I've taken part in these situations and I did not know how important what I was doing. And I did it all willy-nilly. And nobody told me the gravity of what I was doing.
So what are you saying? How did it make you feel? Like, how do you feel about it now, I guess? So horrible. You had a girl have an abortion. Yeah. You are the one that pressured her into doing it, or was it her?
I mean, not pressured, but yeah, guys try and convince somebody. So yeah, we'll go with pressured. Because I didn't know the gravity of what it was, what I literally was taking part in. It was casual. You get 250, she goes someplace, she aborts the baby, and you're good. That's how casually is done.
Did you go with her at least?
Snap and kill their own kids. Kill their kids now is just to go on and get worse. Some parents, you forcing them to have these kids, they can snap. They said they wasn't built for it.
People, y'all want to go to the extreme to make
it but that's real. That happens.
I know, but y'all want to go to the minority of what happens, but y'all want to ignore the majority of what happens.
No, you got to consider all of what happens.
No, but you don't want to consider all that what happens. You want to point out the minority what happens to the majority of what happens. You know how many people thought about having an abortion and changed their mind, and thank God every day that they change their mind right now?
That is a population. Absolutely it is.
So if you don't want to have the kid and you can't put the child up for adoption. Now, I'm saying it as simple. The way I'm saying it, everybody's like, you make it sound so simple. You're right, I do. The same way we make it sound so simple as terminating the baby. The same people that are okay with taking the right to choose from a woman, which I'm not, are the same ones that swear men should have an option to walk away from kids because they told them they didn't want it. I've never said that, but I guess there are people who've said that. I think that the problem that men have, and I would just push back on that, the problem that men have is that if a woman says she wants to have an abortion and the man says he doesn't want you to have an abortion and he says, I'll take care of the kid, don't worry about it, he has no rights to it. The woman can just go have an abortion. And the man can want the baby and there's nothing he can do about it. I'm pro-choice. However, I wish we would push more for preventing pregnancies. We have so much protection out now. Really shouldn't be a form of birth control for having sex.
This is what's one piece of the puzzle.
I just think women should have an option. I don't think they should take the option from them. Of course, I ain't getting ready to have no abortion, but
it may be for your kids down the road.
I mean, my kids. If they have one of my kids, then I'm just raising another baby. It's not to me. It's not the end of the world to have a baby.
God forbid that person gets raped, and then now you're forced to have this rape baby that's more trauma, and that could be more.
Listen, once again,
that's a slippery slope when you start forcing.
I think you gotta go into
forcing people to have kids.
Most of the people in the abortion clinic ain't there because they got raped.
May not, but there are some people.
But see, there you go.
Yeah, but
you want to point.
Some of them are not there because of that.
You want to point on the some people, but the majority ain't there because of that.
You can say the majority in a lot of cases not affected with something. So why do we care about the ones that are? Like,
and what are we normally concerned about in issues? The majority. The majority normally what's the word? The majority what? Finish the statement. The majority what?
No, not the majority. The majority rules. That's
wins. Rules. Yes.
But no, you still got to consider all parties.
That's not what. That's not how laws are made.
I should be considered as well.
But that's not how law.
My
that's why you got to vote.
Should be considered.
We're not. I just want I would dare somebody to go to abortion and have everybody an abortion clinic, have everybody take truth serum and say, "Why are you having this abortion?"
Oh,
yeah.
I would dare you.
Will there be a high population of those that just was?
I just don't feel like it.
They were reckless in there. Like they who was that? Ashley said something about protection. Yeah. I'm sure there's a high population of people that just mistakes happen. Oh, the condom broke, or we were careless, or we tried the pull-out method, or whatever. But there are also other populations out there that are affected that you still got to consider. And it shouldn't be a one-size-fit-all when you're coming up with a law. Like that's crazy.
That's what laws are. Laws are one-size-fits-all.
Yeah.
You get raped, that's your reminder. That kid is your reminder every.
And
but you want to love your child.
We get stuck on that one part, and that's horrible. That's why I will keep saying a woman has the right to choose. I keep saying a woman has the right to choose. But when people say they don't understand why people are so concerned about this, it's because there are people who truly believe that babies are being killed because people don't want to be inconvenienced.
But you can't put that on everybody because if there's a health scare, Stacey could die in childbirth, if any form of birth, she has to take that chance. You can lose your wife.
I'm telling you that women should have the right to choose, but I'm also saying people try and make people look crazy who are against abortion. They're not crazy. Mm-hmm. They're not crazy.
That are against. They're not crazy at all. I mean, but why? If I don't understand why why these men. What do they care? This ain't they don't affect them. They ain't the ones.
But there are tons of women.
Is what I mean.
There are tons of women that are against it. I just if we're gonna talk about this, like, stop trying to make people look crazy for saying, look, this abortion thing is kind of crazy, y'all. What we're doing right now.
So people be moving to different states because I saw this up here on the East Coast. The Pennsylvania governor and Jersey governor, they said, kick rocks. If anything come to them, they're not passing it because if it's going to be up to the states, they ain't doing it. So PA, New Jersey, they not having it. But if you look at that map, people, it's either going to be backyard abortions happening. People going to be underground
backyard abortions. You know what North Jersey's famous for? North Jersey's famous for? Being able to get an abortion when you're 4 and 5 months pregnant. That's where people go.
But you going back to the heartbeat 4 or 5 months versus
I'm just saying.
Ray already said her baby had a heartbeat of 2 weeks. So the heartbeat is there in 2 weeks.
I want you to look at what a baby looks like.
What's the difference for you?
Okay, I want you to look at a sonogram at a baby that's 4 months old moving their hands and kicking.
I mean, yeah, but the thing is
you're actually terminating
once the baby is there. Once the baby is there, the baby is there. It's
I get it. But I want people to watch and see what's getting sucked out of a body. It's a body.
So graphic with that one.
But this is what I'm talking about. This is what nobody wants to talk about. It's a body getting sucked out. Once again, women should have the right to choose, but people need to be aware of the graphic and how the gravity of what is being done. And what we do is just go terminate the pregnancy. We make it real quick and simple.
There's gonna be all type of chop shops. People illegal this, illegal that. It's gonna be. That's what's gonna happen. People like, I'd rather go to jail than have to go to jail because I couldn't take care of my kid, or I did this, hurt the kid, and I ended up murdering the kid. Like, Slippery,
It's funny.
slippery.
You know what's funny, Jay? When the baby is out the womb, you call it murder. That's funny. But you don't use the same terminology for an abortion. It's funny how when the baby's out the womb, you use that terminology. Murder comes out your mouth quick. But when the baby's in the womb, that word never comes out. That's amazing. That's an amazing dynamic.
Women shouldn't have. Okay, I do not agree. Women shouldn't have the option to choose. However, there are a higher percentage of women who do it because they are being lazy and careless with protection.
And I'm going to keep repeating this for those that watch it. I still believe women should have the right to choose. I don't know what it's like to be pregnant. I don't know what it's like to carry. That is not, listen, it's not my field. The whites are terrified that they're going to become the minority, so they're trying to force white folks to have kids in hopes that they won't become the minority in the near future. Hey, I've heard that.
I mean, and that's it is because, like, I know I'm just using the people I know in my circle, and these issues health issues have come up that for whatever reason they tie them back to reproduction. Like my breast cancer, they tied it back to reproduction. And, you know, one of the first questions they asked me when I found out that I had breast cancer was, oh, do you plan on having any more kids? What the fuck that got to do with breast cancer? We talking about breast cancer. You know, it's, oh, well, we need to do this hysterectomy. Now, y'all ain't taking my parts because, yeah, I do want to have more kids. Oh, well, no, that's not a good idea because you have breast cancer. And I get it that your body produces more estrogen, and that's, you know, I get it, but it's like, and then I had a guy that had, he had prostate cancer, and that was one of the first things they did with him. And I mean, these are young people that can still, you know, he has a wife, they can still produce babies, but what they did was went and they, they stored his sperm. Before they did whatever they did that was going to affect him being able to have kids, so that way they could still.
That's funny. Lady Q had that argument yesterday. She said, "Well, won't you force all men to have hysterectomies then, and then that'll stop the process?" I said, "But y'all are the
vasectomies?
Vasectomy, yeah. Wait, that was the whole thing. You can't. So if your sperm ain't right, you can't force that. It ain't nothing gonna happen." I said, "But y'all the vessel."
Shoot, I wish they would have.
It's a two-way street.
I know it is, but yeah, it was just us going back and forth.
Right. Just a little pushback on that two-way street. It's really not a two-way street.
How is it not a two-way street? It comes from you.
Somebody coming in you.
It comes from you.
Here's my thing:
the baby comes from you.
It's always a two-way street till you get pregnant. Then it's a one-way street.
Yeah, but the sperm came from you.
No. I get it. And it's a two-way street. And then once you're pregnant, it's a one-way street.
It's all one way.
Immediately. All of a sudden, there's a detour. And you have all the control.
You got all everything.
So if you want all the control,
the same thing.
If you
have all the control before, because y'all get on women about protecting themselves.
Yeah.
You the one that got the thing that caused the fertilize the seed.
Okay.
So why wouldn't you stop? Why wouldn't you stop your fertilization or whatever?
So
you got all the control in the beginning.
So let's make it a two-way street. We ain't got all the control in the beginning. First of all, it's a two-way street from the door.
Because I can't make myself pregnant. I can't make myself pregnant.
If
I cannot sit here and
you have to allow somebody inside you, Shawnee.
If I didn't force you, it's a two-way street.
But it comes from you.
Okay, but it's a two-way street. You allowed it to happen.
Out of you. But
you allowed it to happen.
Come out of you.
Yes, but you allowed it to happen. I can't put it in.
You could stop your semen.
No, I could
stop your semen.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can because you can put on a condom. Yes, you can.
You're in control of who
No, but you're in control. But you can put. You telling me you can't strap up? You can't wrap up? You can't wrap up?
Don't allow it to happen. It's your body.
Tony, it's a two-way. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's 50-50. Yeah, I can't bake a cake unless you open the oven.
Unless this happens.
Yeah, but you can strap up. You
cannot have sex with me when I don't strap up.
But you can strap up if we.
And you cannot have sex with me.
But you can strap up. But y'all don't
want to take responsibility
for that.
Y'all
want to take responsibility for that.
You're proving my point. It's 50-50.
Say, well, yeah, we could put on
50,
a condom because
50.
y'all want to get the feeling y'all want to get, and then you want to put all the blame
50,
on the woman
50.
and say, oh, it's the woman's fault.
Shawnee,
It's the woman.
You can keep going. It's 50-50. You can
No,
keep going.
it
It's still
ain't.
50.
No,
Yes, it is. That's why it's called consensual sex.
You just
That's
said
why it's called consensual.
Once the woman gets pregnant, it's all the woman. Well, once it got started, it was you because you the one who shot up the club.
I did not say that. It's 50-50.
You could put a condom on.
And you cannot have sex without a condom.
And you can put a condom on.
So it's 50-50.
Where's your standard to say no? This is not happening.
Where's your standard to say no? That's what I'm saying. Y'all put everything on the woman and y'all act like this shit is okay. Yes, you are.
How do you manipulate what I just said?
I'm not manipulating what you said.
I just said
it's
50-50. I just said it's 50-50. How am I putting it? How can I say it's all on women when I just said it's 50-50?
You did say it was all on women when she's pregnant.
I said it's a two-way street when we have sex. It's a one-way street once you get pregnant because y'all tell us this ain't your decision.
Yeah, and my point is once it got started, since you know you are carrying the stuff that makes a baby, you could put on a condom or get your own vasectomy to make sure that that doesn't happen. Where is your responsibility in this?
My responsibility is I told you there's 100% responsibility. You say yes, I say yes. We have an act with no protection. It's 50-50. It's not. That's all I'm saying. It's both 50-50.
Well,
you can't put more on another person or more the other person. You said, okay, he's having sex with me with no condom. I'm going to let him keep going. And I know there's a chance I can get pregnant. I said, okay, there's a chance you can get pregnant. I ain't got a condom on. We both agreed. It's both. We 50-50 on this. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Once you drop the kids off in me, when they drop the kids off in me, they are mine to do what I want with until they leave my body. All right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to have total control. So then it's just, then if you want to do it like that, then it's your problem when you're not using protection.
Can't pick and choose.
Y'all want to pick and choose when it's us and when it's just me. Now it's 9/10 of the law. Cool. Plan B better. Plan B. I'm telling you right now.
No, you nailed it though with that part. It's a one-way street after. It's two-way up to the point, and then it's all their decisions. So yeah. I can't even say you.
Yeah. And listen, once again, after all is said and done, I still think women should have the right to choose. I'm not jumping in that weirdness of trying to tell a woman what to do with her body, because I'd have a problem if somebody told me what to do with my body. The only reason I bring this up is because I really feel like we really act like we don't understand why people don't want abortions to be legal. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Touchy.
I'm saying I understand why people have a problem with abortions. I do too. But I'm not the type of person to be like, you need to do it like that. No. We got to follow. Everybody got to decide what they want to do with these laws. If you want to take time out to protest, you want to take time out to vote for the proper candidates that back your issues, that support the stuff that you want. This is what happens. And it's not as simple as this, but this is one of the things that happens when we did let Trump become a president.
When you didn't vote for Hillary.
Now, the unfortunate part is that Hillary should take responsibility for being one of the worst candidates in history. We don't like her, and I can't even put my finger on why we don't.
And now
like
we had to deal with what we had to deal with.
Yes,
and that's why we're in the issue we're in.
And this has been a eternal debate. It's gonna go on, and now states are gonna say. And remember, y'all, just remember this, and I want y'all to be clear on this, because we're applauding these states that are saying if the Constitution changes, that they're gonna go against it, right? And we're applauding those states. We're applauding the states that say we're not going to listen.
I agree.
Now, remember this, when there's a constitutional law that benefits Blacks and Hispanics, and states say we're not going to follow it. Remember that, because you can't have it both ways. You can't applaud states that refuse to go along with the Constitution when we like it,
Well, it's not the Constitution. It's saying the states are going to have to make their own decision if they want.
Okay, so remember, when there's a law that the Constitution overturns something or provides a new law, and states say they're not going for it, and it benefits us, don't get mad. It goes both ways, y'all. When states start telling the Supreme Court, we not listening to you, remember that goes both ways. That's all I'm saying.
This is a little different, but I get you.
No, it's not a little different. It's only a little different because you don't like it. That's the only reason why it's different.
It just seemed like it's a Democrat-Republican split.
Dog, it's a Democrat-Republican split on everything. On everything. That's what the government is turned into. There won't be any laws to help black and brown people. But if they are, or racist laws are taken down, or how about what they just said? They finally made lynching. They finally made lynching a crime.
I saw that.
So what if there was a state that said, no, we're not going for it. We're not listening to you.
And that person get voted out.
No.
Well, that's supposed to be how.
Okay, what if the state supports it? What if Mississippi supports? So be very careful. But I mean, I wish we had more women on here. I wish we had a woman that could be in the square because I want to hear from them more on this topic. Because then we'll get bashed for why two men talking about it.
It's two men. Well, Shawnee was just here. Nuh-uh, I don't see that.
I don't see no women. This is typical America. Two men talking about it.
What women should do to their body?
But even I wanted to bring it up, but I ain't have no time with Shawnee. Even when Shawnee says, "Why do men have to speak on this?" So once again, if it has to do with kids being born, a man shouldn't even have an opinion on it.
Say that one more time. You said a man shouldn't have an opinion?
Yeah. She's like, why are men worried about if women have kids? Yeah. Well, what do you mean why are men worried about if women have kids? Shouldn't they be worried about women having kids?
Because financially, if a man say they can't handle it, they can't afford it. Now they get jumped.
You put a thing for abortion. I'm mentally not ready to have a kid. Can you imagine if a man said that when a woman was pregnant?
You should have thought about that before you ran up in her.
Oh my God, we'd get destroyed.
Financially, mentally, I'm not there.
Can you imagine if a man said, yeah, but if you have that kid, it's going to take away what I can do with my other two kids? Oh, shit.
I don't care about them other kids.
What?
But that was one of the reasons that I saw.
Read that list and read that same list and tell me what would happen if a man said that shit to a woman who was about to have a child.
Not emotionally or mentally prepared. They said want a better life for their baby than they could provide. Let's see. What was the other one that?
Oh, you can't get on IG. You need to write those down because a man would be destroyed if he said that.
Need to focus on other children. And that's 29%. That's a high percentage for females that say they need to focus on their other kids.
They need to focus on their other kids. That's why they're having an abortion. So why then were you not thinking about that? Because the kids were around when you was
in the heat of the moment, passion happens. So
okay,
it's hard to say
it's
that.
Inconvenient. It's inconvenient.
That part of it, I don't. Things happen. You got that liquid when the Remy's in your system, ain't no telling. Like the liquor's there.
That's not an excuse for anything.
Like, you smoking.
That's not an excuse for anything.
Happen. Mistakes happen.
When you're in the heat of the moment, you get in the car. When you're in the heat of the moment and you're in a car and you're drunk and you kill somebody, you go to jail. And it doesn't matter if you got kids at home. Young Thug said, y'all broke ninjas shouldn't be able to have kids because his parents were rich when he got here. Men do say it. And there are plenty of women that have kids and don't ask for anything from the dad. It's less talked about, just like men that take the baby when a woman doesn't want it. Yeah.
And that's really not talked about.
A lot of it isn't talked about.
A man taking a kid, that's not the first thing you think about.
There are tons of women who never took their baby father to child support court and getting nothing. You can get free birth control almost anywhere. Be responsible. Yeah, the birth control thing. It's easy. People say it's easier said than done. It's really easy to begin with. We just choose not to. We reckless. So anyway, this is going to be an ongoing situation. This ain't going. This is going to get
not independent or mature enough. Like I'm telling you, I am not independent. I'm not mature enough to do this.
All right, so tell a woman when she's pregnant, as a man, you use that. I dare you.
I'm just looking at the percentages, how they break it down.
I dare you. But you was fucking. You were mature enough to do that.
IUDs
I forgot I got 2 of my daughters here. You were having sex. IUD is better. I don't get me started because I'll be lying if I tell you I know all the birth control. Say that to women that got pregnant while on birth control. Hey, you're absolutely right.
Did say that. People, yeah. She said people on birth control still get pregnant, or people don't realize
absolutely right
until it's late. What about those people? Yeah. There's all type of populations, all type of people that are.
Now remember, the birth control always tells you it's 99%. Every birth control tells you it's not 100%. Breaking news, U.S. government. Something. We had breaking news. Something about Brittany Griner. Damn. Shit went on my something had with Brittany Griner. You might want to check that. Lady Q. I'm in a IUD group on Facebook.
She's in so many groups.
The amount of positive pregnancy tests is crazy.
So people on IUDs, they still get pregnant. So yeah, IUDs ain't. Well, I guess ain't nothing 100%.
That's what I'm saying. Every birth control tells you it's not 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every birth control tells you that. Hey man.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even step in here trying to get, because I already know. Hey, y'all choose, but this is getting ugly. Jeanette, what about when your tubes are untied? That's
when the tubes come untied. I guess that happens. So people got their tubes tied thinking.
So you gonna tell me they didn't double knot them? That's malpractice. Everybody knows how to double knot.
You can sue for that. Like
you can sue. Like if you didn't double knot that, don't you got to burn the tubes at the end or something like that? You got to burn them off or something. I heard.
I don't know. That's
come on, funny. Ladies, help us.
That's too funny.
Don't you got to burn the tubes at the end when you get?
I think you're supposed to have it tied and burnt, though. I think so. So yeah,
some people,
you're supposed to tie them and burn. So why didn't they burn them? Yeah, that is some malpractice.
That's some malpractice.
I agree.
Are we wrong?
Somebody call Ben Crump. This is crazy. Yes, let's
somebody
go.
Get a doctor on the line. If they tie the tubes and they burn them, can you still get pregnant? There's a chance that sperm can still get in there, and at that point, that's God. Like you gotta have a kid. God just said you gotta have a kid.
That's facts.
Like if you had your tubes tied and you burnt them,
and you still got pregnant,
and they were double knotted and then burnt,
that baby's supposed to be here.
That baby's supposed to be here. Tied is for future babies. Yes, tied and burned. Thank you, Tan. We just needed certification that it was burned. Like you tie them and you burn them. Burning after is when you want it to be permanent. Yes, that's what we're looking for. We need permanent. Yeah.
Permanent.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on that relationship side, I saw
you really got to get on. You got to get on this joint. Now you got to get, because I'm just sitting here by myself.
Where's Shawnee? Oh, Shawnee coming right back. All right, let me see.
When I tell you my allergies, man, every time I walk outside, no segue, y'all. We in the no segue zone. When I tell you I walk outside and I see that pollen on my car and I already know what it's about to kick, I took my allergy medicine and my allergies kicking my ass. Yes, we need a doctor. Tubes tied and burnt. Is there any way you can still get pregnant? Come on, y'all. Put these comments on here.
On the flip side of changing topics or whatever, I saw. Wait, where is it at?
Ladies, can you still get pregnant if the tubes are tied and burnt? Put that out there. I need the comments. On IG Live, can you still get pregnant if the tubes are tied and burnt? And do they actually burn it with like a big lighter? Like, how do they burn them things? Like, I want to see the process.
Is it firefighter? It ain't fire.
I thought it was just a terminology.
So did I.
Do they really burn the tubes? Sometimes in your
tubes.
They burn in your tubes? Nope. Oh, they really don't burn them. Well, let two naive gentlemen. We ain't never been there. I ain't never been there for that procedure.
Well, I don't know.
Shoot, I would get a vasectomy if I didn't see people in pain. Like I saw one person, he was out of commission for a while.
Yeah, yep, exactly why.
You gonna tell me in 2022, y'all, there's no way y'all can give me a vasectomy that's nice and smooth that I walk in there for 20, 25 minutes and I'm out?
Like a pill or something you could take and decrease the counts or something. Yeah, technology.
And we ain't got a pill that we can take yet. We got pills for everything. We still ain't got a birth control pill for men. Really? They go through your belly button?
No, they don't.
Jeez. Oh my God. See, it doesn't even seem right. That's why I think every man should have to witness this.
She playing. She got to be playing.
Anybody know about this? No, you can get pregnant in your tubes after you get your tubes tied, fellas. What the fuck? What is going on
I
here?
heard about that. A baby in a tube. Somehow
you can have a tube baby?
No, but that's a problem. I don't think you can. And yeah, we the wrong two to talk about this. Let me trying to shift gears. I saw this.
Average man in America.
Pastor Mike
did a vasectomy in and out. He recorded. Pastor Mike Todd did a vasectomy in and out, and he recorded. I'm not recording my vasectomy, but hey, remember y'all laughed at me when I told you these athletes should get vasectomies, and everybody laughed at me, and everybody said no. I think the chances are a little higher within the first 5 years of your tubes being tied and burnt, but I did have a friend get her tubes tied, and 3 years later she was pregnant. Man, I know she was pissed.
Remember, like you said, Mike got to double knot it or get a burn.
You got to double knot that. Like you got to request a double knot from the doctor
with the bow. Double knot
with the bow. You got to put your finger in the mid. Like you got to really. You got to look at the Boy Scout manual. The Boy Scout manual will teach you how to properly, because these doctors are slipping. If you get your tube tied and you get pregnant, I'm telling you, you got to have that baby. That's a star. That's an amazing child.
All right. So I saw this yesterday and I thought it was interesting. So Gwen Stefani, you know the singer Gwen Stefani?
Yeah, white woman. I like her. She's cute.
Her and her ex-husband, I guess they went to their son's baseball game but wasn't sitting together. And it was a debate of why go if you can't be cohesively sitting together for your kid. You shouldn't go to the game. Wait a minute, before we should look like somebody got some comments for this.
We got comments.
No.
I hate you two right now. Amir, we're just doing the best we can as two
Amir, I sent the link. You
men.
ain't pop in, Amir, if you was free.
Ashley, what are you talking about? Y'all terrible. What do you mean? These are two average men. All right, Gwen Stefani is at the baseball game, and her ex-husband, they're not sitting together.
They sitting not together, and there was a bunch of dialogue about how you're not helping the kid out. You're not making it easier for the kid, and it was a big debate over you should just sit together for the sake of the kid to root them on for the game. And I was flabbergasted, and I said, I guess this is am I the only one that thinks that this is okay? Because you're not living together, you're separate, your kid know you're not together. So why am I forced to sit with you and then label you like you giving too much energy? Obviously, you still got gripe, and it takes a lot to hate somebody. Who said hate? I just don't want to be next to her. We're not together. So I wanted your thoughts.
Doug, like what do people like? This is the epitome of all right. So Gwen Stefani and her ex-husband went to a baseball game and they sat apart because they're exes. And they were killing her because they were like, that's not good for the kids. Y'all still acting like y'all got a gripe. Y'all should be sitting together at the kids as a unit and all this other stuff. And I'm sitting there going like, this is the epitome of America. Y'all ain't got no fucking life. Y'all ain't got a life. What do y'all want people to do? People are being mature enough to go support their kid. What if they really don't like each other? And they're not cool with each other? Or what?
I'm outside the club.
And the crazy thing is, y'all assuming they don't get along. What if they just came at different times and one person came at another time and they just not sitting together? Ashley said, what if I ain't fucking with you? I ain't fucking with you. We don't have to front. But we can be cordial. We can be cordial and be like, hey, okay, keep it like that.
They said the kids. They said it affects the kids and adult. Are putting, I guess, their adult beef onto the kids, and there's too much pressure. And don't go to the game if you ain't gonna be able to, do it for the kids. And
I don't think the kids care. My kids don't care.
Kids generally want their mom and dad together, though. Kids generally,
and my kids don't care if their dad comes to the game. Sometimes we sit together, sometimes we don't, but it's not because we mad at each other. We probably usually is we got there at different times.
That's
So
what they may have got there at different times.
No,
he likes to
they
sit,
clearly got room next to each other. They wanted to sit next to each other.
but they just sitting there watching the game because like I like to sit in the middle and up so I can if they're basketball games, so I can see both sides. But he likes to sit, or like if their brothers come, they like to sit at their goal. The goal, at the whatever team they're on, they like to sit at the goal because they won't talk to him.
Like this is where people just want to nitpick.
Sometimes we sit together, sometimes we don't.
Me and Stacy went to dance recitals and did not sit together. Sometimes it was because we was arguing. We just didn't sit together.
I ain't sitting next to you.
I don't feel like sitting next to you.
So there's no one that agrees with a lot of those population and comments I saw saying that it is foul for them not to sit together. So it seems like we all agree that it's okay not to sit together. So
yeah, they're both there.
Maybe it's not our audience then. It's not the ones in those comments I saw. I just thought it was interesting. There was a lot of people saying that they was foul for this. And I was like, wow.
But the fact that people take time out to dissect the picture and you don't even know the circumstances on, how about if they really cool, but they weren't stressed to, like somebody got there before the other person and they weren't stressed to go sit next to each other because they're not a couple anymore.
Or they just like sitting where they like sitting. Like even when Penny goes to the games with me, we don't always sit next to each other. Because he liked to sit in a certain spot. I like to sit in a certain spot.
But obviously, this is not the first time for them. So they don't get along, basically. So should you get along in public places for the sake of your kids?
They are getting along. They just sitting there watching the game.
No, but they never sit together. They never sit together at every event. Just hypothetical. Let's go with hypothetical. Should you, as two divorcees or two people that no longer are cohesive together in a relationship, should you force yourselves to be more engaged? Should you be the Will Smith family? Should you be those people that agree with exes and all that, gotta cohesively be together, spend holidays together? Like, is that your lane?
Why?
I think you should be responsible enough to be cordial. That's all you owe your kids, not to act like asses. You say, hello, how are you?
You doing?
And you're good to see you. And you keep it moving. Especially if y'all know that y'all press each other's buttons by mistake. Sometimes people can't stand each other so much that the person presses your buttons by mistake. Like they didn't even do nothing. Their presence presses your buttons.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear your voice. Irritates my soul.
Why don't you just say hi? How you doing?
I don't even want to do that. To be honest.
Well, now and go to your corner and they go to their corner.
But you're ridiculous. You got saying hi to somebody. Like, hey, how you doing?
I don't want to acknowledge you.
Because my thing is your job, but this is your job as a parent.
I don't even want to just keep it pushing.
But your job as a parent.
At the game with the problem, you are.
Yes. Don Pay said what? What did Don Pay said? Me and my ex used to put up the biggest front for the benefit of our kids. And great. I applaud you. Hey, if you can pull it off, then do it. How about the parents that won't be in a photo with the ex and the kids at a special event at the request of the kid? Yeah, now you're just taking your emotions. Now it's about you. Now it's not.
Shut up, Lady
Now it's all about you.
She's shady.
That's too much.
Lady Q is shady.
Now it's all about you. If the kid said, "Can we take a picture?"
I don't want to be in no photos. So
if
what?
The kids
say the person just don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to be in a picture with her.
Yeah, but it's not about you.
It's not about you. It's about your kid and what the kid wants.
But my
your kid deserves
no, your kid.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Your kid wants a picture. Your kid deserves to have a picture of their parents together.
Photoshop.
With them in it.
Honestly, I'm not into it. If I'm not into it, I'm not into it.
My kids put up pictures of like they have pictures of
I want
me
y'all to
and
hug
dad.
and take a picture. I want y'all all to hug.
Nobody
say
is
that.
asking to hug. Nobody's asking.
Yeah, the kid is in the middle and y'all are on each side.
That's it. And you smile and you keep it moving.
Yeah, we took pictures at Carly's party. All of us.
Your feelings don't.
The dad is on one end, I'm on one end, and the kids are in the middle.
Y'all, you can't discredit someone's feelings though. I still don't.
No, I can discredit somebody's feelings when they're overriding the kids' feelings. Yes, then I can. Yeah, then I can.
My sanity needs to be there.
You got issues, boy.
Really
no,
do.
I don't. I just my sanity needs
yes,
to be there.
Yes, you do.
Lord, taking a picture for your kids is going to destroy your sanity.
if it's something I don't want to do and everyone's trying to force you to do it, now it's doing too much.
It's so funny. You sound like the child. You sound like the kid. You really sound like the kid. I don't want to do it.
Trying to force me to take a picture.
Why don't you want to do it? Because I just don't. Because I don't like it. I don't want to take a picture. I don't. I know my kids want a picture of their parents in a picture with them. Fuck them.
I'm chilling. We good.
My sanity is everything that counts.
Yeah.
My sanity is the top priority of this whole thing.
I don't like her.
We're going to have our own birthday party.
That's stupid too.
You get to have 2 birthday parties. Ooh, look at that. Carly, you get 2 birthday parties, Carly. Hey, Tam, you get 2.
But you're not having 2 birthday parties because the kid wants it. You're having 2 birthday parties because of what you want.
Because you stupid. No, we ain't doing that. Everybody coming to the party. And everybody gonna be happy.
So you'll let your ex that you don't rock with in your house? Or at your event that you...
She'll be here at graduation. For Monty's graduation, she will be. Well, she's not my ex, but Monty's mom will be here with her family, and we will take pictures together. And do we get along all the time? Absolutely not. And we're gonna take pictures, and I'm gonna legit smile because it's Monty's day, and it's gonna be all decorated. I'm gonna invite you, and we're gonna come, and we're gonna smile, and we're gonna be like, boom. Ashley Newman. Well, are you bent over with an apple in your mouth or something? I don't know. I don't know if they're throwing water balloons at him when he takes the picture. I don't know. I hate that. Just smile. Don't nobody want you.
Stacey said, a husband just like me. I ain't about to get a little picture. Y'all go ahead. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. But I just don't like forcing people, though. You can't force people.
Oh, my God. You force people to do shit that you want all the time.
No, I'm talking about in your personal life.
See how he skips it? He does
no,
it
I'm saying
no.
People they all got options. Everyone all got choices.
Look, you know how crazy it is that you make your kids feel funny because they just want a picture of their parents in a picture? You know how crazy that is?
That's crazy.
You know how legitimately crazy that is?
Yeah, because y'all don't like each other. They still proud of their mom and their dad. They're like, this is my mom, this is my dad.
In a picture together. They would like to have it so that, you know, if they have kids now or when they have kids, they can go like, hey, these are your grandparents right here. Look, that's them. Are they together? No, they're not together. No.
Yeah, they broke up a long time ago.
Oh, my kids know better than to even ask that. I'm being respectful by just staying in my own lane and minding the business that pays me. Not speaking, not doing nothing. All right.
Mind my business. You do you. Everybody good over there. We good over here.
The kids got to walk on eggshells. I'll be back. Y'all keep talking. Oh, man.
Yeah. Take the pitch and keep moving. Yeah, take the pick and keep moving.
Sound easy, Tam. Sounds real easy because you discuss.
It's real easy. It's real easy. Yeah. There was a time, Carly, when their dad, his wife, child, listen, it was a problem. Ooh, it was a problem. But she still came to the birthday parties when didn't nothing
was it at a house?
At the birthday
party? It wasn't at your house, right?
Yeah, it was at my mom's house actually.
And he was there with his new chick in your family's house.
Yeah. And there were no issues. Everybody had a good time. The kids had a good time. Carly was happy, and that's really all that mattered.
Mommy, I want you and Daddy back together.
No, they don't say that. My kids ain't never said that. They ain't never said that.
They never mentioned that. They never hinted at that. But you know that's what they really like, though. Most kids really want their parents together.
No. My kids were very vocal when they were younger about me and their dad's relationship.
Is that a certain window, a turn point where they don't care anymore? But it's early on, they would love it.
My kids told me when me and Stacy got into an argument, a huge argument. Like it was a huge argument. All 3 of my kids said, y'all don't have to be together just for us.
Yeah, kids don't care. They don't care.
Kids is like, first of all, they knew they was gonna see me all the time anyway. They like, y'all ain't gotta stay together so we can hear this nonsense go on.
Do it for the kids then, I guess, huh? Just don't judge me because I don't want to. That's all.
Well,
I
you
say.
don't want to take a picture, though. You're not even on this
Yeah,
level. You don't want to take a picture. Like you
Jay,
you turn into the pettiest person on the planet.
So
And the
call
funny
it what
thing
you
is,
want.
the funny thing about your pettiness is based on how somebody
They
still
do care.
over what
Rodney said
happened.
they do care. See, I told you, kids do care.
I'm
Mine
telling
don't.
you, my kids
Mine were
literally,
very vocal.
my
Were
kids
very
like,
vocal. Like,
my kids like, listen, y'all don't get along. Don't stay here because of us. Now, are they happy that we're here together? We work things out? Of course they are. Of course they are. Kids are a lot more resilient than the parents. Parents are the ones that stay in situations for years because they're scared to be by themselves. Kids still be bold as hell. Kids like, hey, a lot of kids know and respect when their parents are not good together. It's better for them.
It's better for them. Keep it moving.
But not taking a picture.
It's to a point. My kids, they laugh about it. They know. I would ask you this, but I know he ain't doing it. I'm like, you right. Good job, not asking. Like they know. I'm not for it.
They know what? Like you're being very
Stay in
generic.
my
Like we
lane.
have no
In my
idea.
lane.
Well, what are you
They
talking
can't
about?
ask me for pictures. They can't ask me to do no. Hey, can you come down to do this? And I want y'all to do this together. I'm just not interested. Not doing it. It's been years. Like let it go.
You got to let go of all of that, Jay.
Just
That's
act. Just keep it moving.
He don't
you
get how
gotta
this
let
stuff.
all that.
Yeah, he
that
don't get
go.
how much.
Keep it moving.
He don't get how much control this person has on his feelings.
It's
like
not controlling my feelings. It's
Yes,
really not.
is.
Has
not.
absolute control.
No, I'm not
Life
allowing
would
you
be
in my
so much
circle.
better for you
I'm not
if
allowing
you
you in
let
my
that go.
space. Nope. I don't want you
You
in my
gotta
space.
forgive and let that go.
Nope.
It's just
I'm
you don't understand. Your control is that you won't do stuff that your kids want because of that. You won't do
Let's
stuff
figure
for
out some
your
other things.
kids.
Let's figure out
But
some other
my
things.
thing is, you're so under the spell of resentment and being mad,
Bitterness
and bitterness that you've allowed it that you won't even shock your kids and be like, you know what, I'll do it. And they be like, what?
Yeah, these
And
are
you won't
moments that y'all can't get back.
You won't even get that moment where your kids smile and go like, are you serious? And you go like, fuck it, I'll do it. Let's go. And they go like, yo, he just said yes. Like you're denying yourself that moment of being put on the pedestal. Yo, dad literally said it's all good.
It's controlling your space, not allowing certain energies in it. I like my energy, my space around me, what it is. I don't want anything outside of that I allow for me. And I keep it pushing. It's just as simple as that. I do. I get it. I know 30, 25, whatever many years ago, people said, oh, you're going to change. And I said, I'm never changing this thought process. I don't want this energy around me, and I refuse to allow it.
You brag about not changing.
I'm not changing. I'm never changing.
But you're bragging about it.
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying people thought I was going to change. I have yet.
Talking about a picture with your kids. We're not talking about you holding hands with the woman or embracing her in a photo. We're talking about your child standing there and you on one side and she's on the other side. That's all we're talking about.
We're talking about a picture. That's what we're talking about.
I don't want no energy around me. I'm being honest. I don't.
What energy?
I don't.
What energy?
It's my space, and I allow who around me around me. I keep it moving, but
I don't know. I like
people don't change. Uncle Rodney said it before. People do not change.
Oh no! Don't put that on me. No, people change.
People
don't put that shit on me.
No,
people
you are. As at a certain age, you are who you are.
No. I don't play by those dumbass rules. I'm continuously going to be evolving. I'm going to continuously be evolving. 2 years from now, I'm going to think about today and be like, yo, I'm different from that moment. Take your own picture. We don't need to be in a picture together. And the problem is when the problem is the selfishness in that thinking is when you're no longer on this earth and those kids don't have a picture of y'all two together, it's the selfishness of what you wanted.
I'm sure they got a picture when they was
when they're just like, I just wanted to take a picture of us together.
It's my graduation. I want a picture with my mom and my dad.
If you really want it, they got all type of ways to Photoshop and make things happen. If you really truly want
that
to
is
no. Allow that because it's
for it. Have fun.
It's the ultimate of just it's my feelings first. Now this is a continuing topic with Jay.
If my mental health ain't right,
it's his feelings first.
Good morning, Jackie.
Absolutely. Hey, Jacqueline. Sorry. But yeah.
Hey, but that whole thing, people don't change. I'm gonna stick with that. That is the biggest nonsense ever.
do
That's
change.
if you decide to stay in that rut of being that person, then fine, go ahead. But I'm evolving. I'm trying to change to be better. There's no way. I irritate myself.
Why does it make you not better if you don't want certain people? And like I'm confused. How does that not make you better? You
No,
say
my thing is your ability. This is the thing, Jay. No matter what we talk about, no matter what topic it is, no matter what topic it is, you want people to worry about you first, no matter what decision.
Worry about
No.
Yes,
Anybody,
JJ,
let me finish. Anybody who needs to be close to you has to take your feelings into account before anything else.
I don't think that. I don't think it's
You won't think it, but it's true.
It's not.
I have witnesses. You don't know everybody around you. Every topic we talk about, the first thing out your mouth is you have to take my feelings into consideration.
I gotta be able to speak
The
my
first
mind.
thing.
Should I not speak my mind? No, you always say that. I should not speak my mind.
No. I'm just telling you that's the first thing. So evolution is, you know what? At a certain point, when it comes to people I love, I might have to go like
discredit my thoughts and my feelings.
No. But you want to discredit other people's thoughts and feelings if they don't go along with your feelings.
No,
you
have your perspective and I have mine,
and it's done. And then you go like this: I'm not doing it. That's what you do. You say I'm not doing it. You say, oh, you have your point of view, cool, because you know what? That's your point of view. Oh yeah, cool. I'm not doing it. All right, Rodney. Welcome, Rodney. Welcome, Rodney Perry.
I'm one of your new fans, Joy.
Yes,
Rodney is froze. Oh no, there he is.
No, he's
not froze.
Rodney be playing mannequin. Rodney
Did he
got
fall
this goddamn
asleep?
mannequin thing. Rodney, what up? What's going on?
Froze for a second. I just hate for y'all to bully the big fella.
Thank you, Rodney.
Every day.
Got to, but Rodney, we have to.
Nobody bullying him.
Somebody to bully.
Damn it.
No, you're good. We're hearing you.
You're good. We hear you.
No, Jay, first of all, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Charge my phone at the same time. Hello?
Oh, yeah, that's better. That's a lot better.
So it seems like this is the same person. Y'all always argue with Jay Black and how he treats this one person. You know, it was an argument last week with the wife, but it was all based on the same human being. And so, like, it seems like Jay is really, he's, whatever this woman did to him, he is not fucking with her ever.
Well, it's just not one. It's just not one, Rodney.
It doesn't.
Ever.
Well, I don't know. I'm just putting it together, you know, as a Monday morning quarterback. I mean, the long and the short of it is, and I hear you what you say when you say people do change. People change after drastic, life-changing moments. People don't change just on a whim, you know.
Oh, no,
and
yeah,
so Jay Black is probably gonna be like this the rest of his life, and y'all got to get used to it.
No, but the problem, Rodney, I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is when you drag other people. The problem I have, and I'm very honest with Jay, when he drags other people because he won't give them the same respect that he demands, and he won't respect other people's feelings. He respects them and says, you can have them, but it don't matter. Because I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it into any thought process. I'm just going to say, well, so bottom line is his kids wanted him to take a picture.
No, this was a hypothetical.
Hypothetical. Your kid wants you to take a picture with your ex. Your kid says, can you take a picture? I just want a picture of all of us in the picture.
It did happen.
And you go,
it did happen. Lady
Q
Q said,
you go, no, I'm not taking a picture because it's bad energy and I don't mess with her. And they go, I just want a picture of my parents together. That's all I'm saying. It gets ridiculous after a while.
Maybe he's just not giving his kids false signals. Maybe he's just not like, I don't want y'all to ever think that this is ever going to be anything. So why would we just not do that?
Rodney, they don't.
They
know. Trust me. They know. They know.
I'm graduating. I want my mama and my daddy in the picture.
They went through a phase where they really wanted their mom and dad together.
All right, now we're talking now. Do they think y'all can get back together?
Well, now they don't even ask now because they already know we're two separate lanes. You said you're not what?
I mean, it's trivial though, Jay. I mean, I took the picture, but I'm not beefing with nobody. Like, I don't believe in staying mad. You know, like what Mike said about, about if you still mad, you start to let them affect your life. I think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
you need
mad.
to let all that go.
I'm legit not mad. I just don't want that energy around. I don't want that person around. I just mind my business.
He likes
It's not
saying
about
stuff like,
mad. I'm not mad. I can no. Like
He
Joey said, you
lost
can walk
Rodney.
right by me. I don't know you. I keep it. What?
unfortunately, you had a kid with the person. So you could,
Unfortunately,
Yeah, you was
no,
talking in, but you know what? If you would have strapped up, guess what?
no, we still want the blessing. We still want the blessing. It's
Guess
not
what?
unfortunate.
if she wouldn't allowed
It's
it, right?
very fortunate
How
that you
about that?
did.
If
It's
she
very
wouldn't
fortunate.
have allowed it, but you
She
shot the
allowed it.
club up. You
Yeah.
shot the
You're the
club up.
vessel.
All
The
right.
vessel is the most important piece.
Mm-hmm.
Back to it was 50% you and 50% her.
Mm-hmm.
So we had Nikki Minaj feeling herself
I'm feeling
at the
myself. I'm feeling
at the
myself.
Met
Feeling
Gala.
myself. Feeling
At the
myself.
Met Gala, she threatened a reporter. I don't know how serious she was. She looked serious, but she always looked serious. And she
Yeah.
said she wanted to smack the shit out of the reporter who leaked that she was coming to the Met Gala. And play the clip
Nicki
before.
Minaj. Nicki Minaj.
Nikki Minaj. Now I don't know if she was kidding or she was serious. When chicks from New York, you just don't know. Like women from New York, trust me. When they joke, they have the same stone face as when they're actually ready to smack you for real. Like you just gotta wait till the end result. You just gotta go like you gotta wait. But does Nikki think the story leaking that she went to the Met Gala just changed the game? Like
That's what I was wondering. Why is that big news?
You told people I was
Wouldn't
coming here.
she want everybody to know that she's
Oh,
there?
I'm gonna slap you because ain't nobody tell you to tell nobody I was coming here.
Like, was that the surprise that was going to change the game? Like, if Nikki just popped up at the Met Gala, like everybody was going to forget Kim Kardashian or whatever celebrities, Brad Pitts or whoever was there, and be like, "Yo,
Nicki
everybody, turn your camera."
I have a confession to make. I don't understand what the hell the Met Gala is. What is so special about this thing?
Well, you know what you just said. You just said what everybody wants to say.
What is it? I don't get it. I mean, they
I
get
just
dressed up to take pictures on these stairs, and then what happens after that?
they go into a gala, which is really like a dance. So they go into this gala, and I'm sure they have tables. And the Met Gala back in the day was like a fashion thing where people wore extravagant designs and stuff like that. And half the people that would go, I didn't know. Especially when I was working in New York, like they'd have the Met Gala, it would be in the newspaper, and it'd be a bunch of white people that I had no clue who these people were until there would be some actors and stuff like that. They're like, "Oh, I know them." Then we started going, and then the Beyonce started going. So it's really just a get together, and there's a bunch of famous people who get together, and it's turned into a media spotlight where everybody gets shine. And I guess it's the place that you're supposed to show your face if you're somebody. I just made that up.
Yeah,
That's what I
because
think it
I've
is.
never understood that. I'm like, what is this Met Gala and what happens? I see pictures, the entrances, but after that, are they giving out
What are they doing? Is it
awards? What they
awards or
doing
what?
in there? What are they doing?
I
What's
think
happening?
it's an Illuminati meeting. I think it's a grand. It's like the Illuminati prom. I don't know.
But Nicki Minaj was upset that a blogger released that she was going to be making an appearance there and was upset. It's interesting. And did she ever get to smack him? Like, did she ever make it to him? Like,
I don't think
somebody said I'm gonna smack you. Do you just stand there and wait for them to come over and smack you? Like,
I mean, the way it turned out for Will Smith and the way it might turn out for Chris Rock, I think you might want to wait to see if she's really down to smack you. The way it's looking, like you might want to be the person getting smacked nowadays.
She had to get some help up them steps.
Hold on.
So
how out of breath was she?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, maybe that's why she didn't want nobody to know because of the way she was looking.
Maybe
the outfit was so
pretty.
tight.
The tight
I
outfit.
thought she looked pretty. I didn't understand the black things on her. Is that paint? They don't look like because usually it's on a something sheer, they thing, but it's boy, she got to that time that she said
she was tired. Yeah, she definitely was tired. It's I think her. What is it called?
Oh, it's a fundraiser. Joy said it's a fundraiser for something.
Is that Spank Shiny?
her what?
What is it called when you got your thing all tight?
spank?
Well, she got on a boosty. Yeah, it's not a spank. That's a.
Oh,
Hold on, play it to the end where she really gobbing.
Wait a minute, she was out of breath. Are you the man that? Are you the man that leaked that I was gonna be here?
It was hurt.
It was you. Could have smacked the shit out of you.
You wait right there.
Shit.
I
It's like,
swear.
girl, go sit down.
Give me like 30 minutes.
I'll be there.
Oh, the Met Gala. The Met Gala was where that was in Cardi B, and they went at it. They was throwing shoes at each other.
Oh,
was so
is that where that happened? Where Cardi
that
got that knot on her head?
You know how embarrassing
that
is. Yeah, it was at the gala.
Nikki
It was
was
at the Met
just
Gala
sitting
when they
there
went.
like,
I remember that.
She was like, "Girl, I am unbothered."
They went hamburger. I know. I know other. We was. God damn.
And Nikki was like, "I ain't got time for this." And
Cardi, fast forward, and
Cardi's
still doing it.
Cardi's still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they still doing it. God bless them. I just don't know what the big deal is. Like, what she gets so mad about. And what she, once again, I don't know if Nikki was really mad. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm telling you.
She looked pretty.
Joy says.
Oh, she didn't want.
So basically, it may be a fundraiser. She didn't want people to know she was supporting. Yeah, but
you're gonna be on the.
Was she gonna sneak in through the back door?
you on the red carpet.
But what is the Met Gala for? What are they?
I don't know what the fundraiser is
what
for.
Is the money going towards?
Let's see.
Just other rich people. What if rich people just had a fundraiser for each other? Let's raise this money for us. Goes to Scientology or some shit.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
So the Met Gala.
The
Met Gala, formerly called the Costume Institute Gala or the Costume Institute Benefit, is an annual fundraising gala held for the benefit of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in New York. Oh, okay.
Oh, so the
organized by Vogue.
Yeah,
that's another. Lambert is the founder.
That's another place my cousin might take you to over there. I'm sure she's been there. I'm sure my cousin Claude's been there. She might take you over there. Not during the gala, obviously.
Well, of course not. They hold that. It's held an annual event held the first Monday of May. So the next one will be next first Monday in May 2023.
All right, we did good, y'all. We did good because we saved the topic. Yeah, we saved the topic. We saved the ultimatum topic for all the ladies.
I forgot all about you said that. Go ahead.
For people who like giving ultimatums.
Okay. All right.
And
Jay Black.
Most people give ultimatums and they ain't built for the ultimatum.
Always Jay Black.
Jay Black.
Always Jay Black. Bro.
Jay Black gives mental ultimatums. He gives mental ultimatums.
He tried to make you feel like you stupid.
So here's a woman who was trying to pressure her man into marrying her. Okay? Tried to pressure her man into marrying her. And we're going to play the clip, then I'll explain it to y'all for IG. Go ahead, play the clip. And let's see what goes down. Yes.
Here we go. Let's see.
Play the clip.
Ready. I'm playing the clip.
And now we're going to the clip.
At the lip gloss.
And he just looked at me in my face and was like, if you feel like you need to move, move. And so we went through 3 months of like chicken, where I had no friends in Vegas, no family in Vegas. I just really blurted that out. I did not mean it. I had no intention. I had no job. I had nothing. I had no plans on moving to Vegas. I thought I was going to force this man to propose to me. For 3 months, he was like, do what you got to do. You want to move, move. So the last day I was putting my stuff in the car, he came over and helped me put my stuff in the car. And we putting stuff in the trunk. And I just started crying. I'm like, you really going to let me leave? He looked at me and he said, have a safe trip.
All right, for IG, the lady was with this guy. She gave him an ultimatum. She basically said, I'm moving to Las Vegas. And he was like, well, if you got to move, move. And then they spent weeks where they were playing chicken. And he kept saying, if you need to move, move. Then the day came and she was packing. She started crying and said, "You gonna let me leave?" And he said, "Have a safe trip."
Deuces.
Godness. So, Shawn, you give any ultimatums, or have you received any ultimatums in your life? Do they work?
Both. I've given ultimatums. I've been given ultimatums. Do they work? It depends. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
What was the
So
ultimatum? What were the ultimatums you were
um
given?
let's see. The ultimatum I was given. Um oh, I was given an ultimatum about my friends. So I have male friends. And at the time, the guy that I was dating was like, the guy that I was dating was like, well, either you gonna stop talking to them or either this is gonna be over.
Damn.
I guess this gonna be over because I'm not giving up my friends. These are
So
my
you gave up
friends.
the dude for your friends?
Yeah,
Wow.
because these are my friends and they were here before you and they've been with me through things that you have no
But
idea
they can't
about.
be with you like he can be with you though. That's interesting.
And listen, if you can't respect because
Or
my
maybe
friends are
that was the problem.
respectful. My friends are respectful. They're not going to be disrespectful because they know how I am about that type of stuff. So, and these are my friends. These are not people that I was sleeping with. Now we friends.
What
These
up,
are my
Nikki?
friends. So,
Nikki.
anybody coming into my life, look, these are my friends. This who gonna be calling my phone. It's gonna ring whenever it want to ring. Ain't no time limit on when these people can call, and this is just what it is.
Whew.
You deal with it or you can't.
So he was like, you either got to cut those friends off. How long was y'all dating before he put this out there? Like, how long were y'all together?
Oh, it wasn't long.
It wasn't long.
Maybe a couple
Wow.
Oh, it was
months.
new. Oh, you trying
Yeah,
to
I don't
leave?
even talk to my friends that much. I don't even talk to my male friends that much. But it was just whenever I did, it's like, well, you seem closer to them than you are to me. I am closer to them than I am to you because they're like my brothers.
Man,
I
I
am.
feel weird with that. I feel like it's a level of respect. But go ahead.
No, that
It
was
is a
honest.
level of respect, and they have to. I'm the same thing with y'all. Like me and Slow, he know he. I'm like, okay, look, this is what it is. This is who's gonna be calling me. This is our relationship. I care about these people. I love these people. They mean something to me. And then the same thing, he did the same thing. Okay, these are the females that are in my life. I love these women. I care. These women have been here. Okay, so we got friends.
But if Slow's like, look, we got a future together. We're playing. I just need you to slow some of these conversations down. Maybe not take as many calls. You have to consider that though, right?
Yeah, but he wouldn't say that.
But you
I
would
get it.
consider. So
I
He
get
wouldn't
it.
say that because there's no now. If let's say it's some disrespect involved and somebody being disrespectful, then that's something different. Like the only thing that he's put his foot down about is like this New York trip. He like, and I had to talk to him about this. New York trip.
oh, okay.
He like, you ain't bringing the damn computer. We're on vacation.
Oh no
Oh,
work.
See them
that
Okay.
makes
Friday.
Oh,
sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
I was like, but I
I
can't
was-
work. He said, no, we know you're not getting up
Oh, I
at
didn't even know he was
5 o'clock in the
coming.
morning.
yeah. She
Yeah.
said it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know he was going. I thought he was going. I was about to be. I thought he was going to tell you you couldn't go or some shit. I was like, oh
No,
shit.
I mean
Oh.
he did the whole trip. No, he taking care of the whole trip. So no, he was like, no, we're gonna go, we're gonna have fun. I'm not gonna work, you're not gonna work. They will be okay without you for 3 days. And I just had only thing I could say. I was like, but okay.
Best of.
So
Yeah, but the
situation like that,
all right. So
Okay, but as far as
Shawnee,
talking to y'all or like, cause y'all be texting and stuff when we out, but it's not a bink action. It ain't never been. Well, why they calling you so much or what? It ain't never been none of that.
Does Mike
and even
like
it
you?
is, it's
Does
always
Jay
Jay
like you?
Black.
They be
Jay,
flirting.
Jay, the one who fuck up a
Never been at all.
relationship because he called entirely too much. That's Jay Black. That's not
I
Mike or
actually I
Shawn.
slow down a lot because I know she's with. I know how I would
But
feel.
before y'all knew, it was like even when we would do the whole thing about me and
Slow down
Mike
a whole
taking
lot.
pictures and me and Mike being together, them rumors and stuff, he was in the picture then. It's never been a problem. It's never been an issue.
But out of respect, you can't just randomly be texting somebody else's lady with, "Oh yeah, I was wondering this," or let me just call and talk for an hour on the phone. It's just weird. So out of
It's
respect
not weird.
For me, it feels. I wouldn't
Well,
want that.
y'all ain't got no respect for my relationship because that phone be binging at 11 o'clock at night and
If it's
shit.
if it's respectful,
Bing.
it's not like you. It ain't like you trying to holler at me. We got
It just feels
going
weird.
on in the background. Now that would be a different story. Like now, I wouldn't have no new friends. Like I ain't gonna meet no new dude and be like, oh, this my
This my
friend
friend.
Joe.
But
Like
ultimatum
no,
wise,
Joe got to move around. But yeah, I've been given that ultimatum. I've given that ultimatum before. Either you gonna do this or we ain't gonna be together.
and I guess y'all wasn't together, huh?
Well, no, they
Did it
so
work?
they made a change. They kind of tried to hide it. And then eventually it came back out. And so then I ended. Yeah.
All right. We got being secure
Sure.
is important in a relationship. Both my husband and I have friends of the opposite sex that we've met after we were married, and there are no issues. When you mean friends, what do you mean? Like, do y'all talk on a
Like,
phone at night, or
I met her husband. I met Sheree's husband. I didn't know her. I met him, and we became friends. But it was work. I always knew that he was married because he always said that he was married. But we were friends, and then I met Sheree, and then me and Sheree became friends. But we don't be calling each other like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? What's going on?"
Now,
Occasionally we'll check in. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? And if I text him, usually I text both of them and be like, say whatever I got to say.
I live in a very, like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, my relationship. All right, first, Shawnee let him know from the beginning, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was all put out there, so he had time to be able to be like, can I do this? Is this real? Because me and Jay Black always thinking there's somebody trying to have sex with you.
Always. As always, you give that Negro the right opportunity in the right scenario, right opportunity, right place, they're going to try.
Which is the craziest thing ever.
They get too comfortable. Why? You keep saying it's the craziest thing ever. But
because that means if Shawnee gave us an opportunity that we'd have sex with her.
No, but it's different levels. We know us. We don't know the other man.
Well, what I'm saying is he don't know us.
He don't know y'all.
But
I'd be like, I'm going over Mike's house. I got to go get Mike. I got to go do this for Mike. Okay.
So I realized my relationship ain't the norm because Stacey ain't got no male friends. Well, no. She knows people who are males, but ain't nobody calling her phone.
And that's because she know you, and out of respect for you, that's probably how she moves and operates.
But it's such a hypocrisy because I got pretty women calling my phone. Like, ain't like I got ugly chicks. I don't know if that makes a difference. I know this is real vain.
Yeah, I'm like, where is this going?
No,
it don't matter if they pretty or ugly.
But no, it does matter. And I don't want to bring up a name, but if I said a name, then I'd be really wrong. But there are some people that I'd be like, come on, stop. Like, let me go to the Instagram page. Can you see this is the person that's calling me? Like, oh, you're right. So there is a difference, y'all.
But some people,
but I know
it's not important to her. So you always say respect. This is my boundaries or my space or whatever. How I feel, and they listen to that. So your concerns aren't the same concerns that she have. So it's not a big deal to her as that would be for you. So there's no concern there. So it's like certain things for certain people are just a no. This is not happening. And there's other things. I can care less about that. I'm good with that.
Well, see, Stacey cool with it, and I'm not cool with it. It's really not fair. Let me just be honest. It's really not fair. It's not fair that I know I wouldn't let her have. Look, I said let her. I wouldn't she would not have a dude calling her.
Slipping out more and more. It slips out more and more.
But I'm being honest. Why? A dude is not calling Stacey's phone to say what's up.
There you go. Get him, Shiny. If this was me right now,
I'm just telling you the truth. I just said.
But why?
Because a dude is not calling my girl's phone.
Ooh, he said it twice. He doubled down. Get him, Shiny. Now let me say the same thing. Jay, come on, Shiny. Get him. Get him.
Like I'm trying to think.
I'm just so shocked that Mike is like, for real. Like if this was her friend. Now, y'all been together for 100 years. Y'all know
yeah. So that's the other
young,
thing.
so it's a little different. It's not like y'all met at 40 and she had a whole life before you, but If her friend calls her, what if it's her friend? This is her friend.
Nah. She already know the turn up would be. She already. Listen. The turn up would be if a phone rang. Her phone rang, and it was a dude. First of all, I wouldn't even use the word dude. It rang. First of all, Stacey would answer it like, "Yo, how did you get my number?"
Paranoid.
Like, how did you get my number? But now, I guess if I dated somebody who, when I met them, told me they got friends. They got dude. They got a bink. They got an action. And I was like, well, this is what I'm walking into. Like, these dudes call. I just don't know what it would be like for a dude to call.
I'm down eventually. Let me get in here because I really like her.
No, you can't shut that down. You can't shut that down.
All right, this would be my first thought. Now, this is, I'm going to be honest. So y'all going to jump on me. Everybody can jump on me for this. I'm planning that somehow or another, I'm going to move them out of the way. At a certain point.
That's what I just say. I'm gonna get them out at some point. I'm gonna get them out. Let me get in here first.
How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that?
Manipulation.
Just being messy. Just being messy. But it's not cool though.
Manipulation.
That ain't cool.
Gotta go.
That's not cool.
It's not. It's absolutely not. That's why I couldn't.
That is not cool.
That's crazy that she's not killing you. Because the thing if this was me.
Because you don't know how to put it.
I'm just shocked that Mike isn't even thinking. Like, I can't even believe that Mike's thinking is this warped over a friend.
It is. You're absolutely right.
That is like crazy to me because I would think he would be like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. See, they just talking."
Nah, not
so
really.
You would rather her do it behind your back?
No. Don't. If I find out, like, let's say I found out there was a guy calling her phone, legit. This is irrational. I get it. It's over.
Why? That is the stupidest thing ever.
I'm out.
And you got women calling your phone.
I just said and when you none of this sense.
And when they call, well, I don't know. All I know is what happened when I call you. Because when I call you, we ain't on the phone forever. It's rare that we done sat there and just talk for about 10 minutes. The longest phone call is about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
Rejoice, Mike.
About 10 minutes.
Getting calls
now, me and Jay, on the other hand, I call Jay or Jay call me. We might be on the phone for an hour.
Yeah, y'all be having testimonies.
But I stopped that because since the relationship kicked off, I stopped. Because I said, I done
sat there and I done talked to you with him sitting right beside me.
I just feel weird. Like now after I stopped, like I don't feel
but
like
he do the same thing. His friends call, he sit there and have a conversation.
Read Joy,
now, okay. Before I read Joy, I will say this: every female that calls my phone is on speakerphone. So when I call you, it's always on speakerphone.
So you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, me too.
I ain't got nothing to hide.
So I'll be like, "What up?" Like, what's going on? But even if she put a dude on speakerphone, it wouldn't happen. I don't think I stop saying no. It wouldn't happen. Joy, I have to put my phone on DND. What's that?
Do not disturb.
Sometimes I have a male best friend. He works overnight, so sometimes he calls at 2, 3, 4. Cause I'm usually up. If I'm with my man, though, phone goes on DND. Not that I'm hiding anything, just the timing. No, you're hiding something.
But does your man know? Does your man know?
If your man don't know, you hide.
Does your man know that he calls you sometimes at 2, 3, 4 in the morning? Because that's the thing.
When I read that, I said, "All right, let's say this is flying Mike's house.
Wait a minute,
2, 3, 4 in the morning, phone call ringing, and you got
the fact that you know his schedule at work, the turn up is going to be real.
Why? That's her friend. That's her friend. That's her homie. That's
Why
her friend.
You know
he bored at work. He bored at work. When you bored at work, what you do? You call your friends. Like, hey, what's up?
I'm answering the phone. Don't fucking call her in your life.
You answering the phone.
But to call to somebody in a relationship at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Well, I
and it's not an emergency. It's not like, yo, Shawnee, I'm in jail. Collect call from Dallas County Jail. If that's not what you, Shawnee, come get me.
People swear women are the insecure ones.
Yeah,
I never said women are the insecure. I never said that.
People
are insecure. That you are that like, oh, Mike, that's terrible.
Don't you matter. Respect them. To call somebody 2, 3, 4 in the morning, Shiny.
Y'all be texting at 2, 3, 4 in the morning,
making phone calls at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. What the hell you want to talk to my like?
You know our phones be going off all night.
She got to put it on do not disturb because he may call. So you worried about this?
Stacey got this thing on her phone that it goes bing when she's supposed to drink water, right? I didn't know.
Oh, funny.
That shit said bing. I popped my head up. She was like, it just says to go. She already like the temperature went from room temperature to the whole house is about to wake up.
Dang, who the hell is binging your phone?
She was like, Mike, it's the water. Do you know that shit went off like 3 times after that, and I forgot it was the water, and my head popped up
every
again.
Time.
And then she was like,
"That's terrible."
I said, "Oh shit." The third time I was like, "Oh my bad, it's the water."
And you be thinking it's just me, Shiny, but it's okay.
Hold up.
Mike
but when my phone bing and y'all be on the thread, you know what I do? I don't even say it's y'all. I read it out loud. So I basically explain without explaining. I go like, I don't know, Tisha Campbell and Martin Lawrence still arguing on. I'm like, these people tripping with these threads. Like, I wish y'all would stop. So she know what it is. Like, it's not, but I explain.
No, we the same person. Like, we are the same. We're on the lot. Like,
wow.
That's why I said Mike acting like he don't know.
Y'all got ringtones. So when your ringtone go off, it's like, oh, that's Mike. Oh, that's Jay. If it ain't got a ringtone, then that's somebody else.
Joy, he needs somebody else to call Joy. Joy said he gets bored at work and he needs he
needs to call somebody.
No, put back up what Lady Q said. No, put her comment back up there.
He needs to
get back.
And yet, when those dumb ass alerts go off on the Mister's phone at random times, and I ask, he want to act like something wrong with me. Yeah, because Lady Q.
No, I explain. I explain because I already know. I need to.
Because she's not the psycho one. Like, she's not the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and certain. Like, that's not her thing. So for her to act like I get it when I do it because she knows and expects it from me. Like, she know that it's going to be questions. But that's not her lane. So it's like, wait, since when you were like, huh?
And you know what? A lot of times when
Mike,
I send them in the middle of the night, I don't think about it till after I send it because I wake up, my sleep is crazy. So I wake up and I'm sitting there going through Instagram like, oh, this would be a good
You're
topic.
an hour different. So you're 11 o'clock. Maybe it's my 12 o'clock. So it's midnight. But she is just weird. It's just weird. But if I ask, you need to explain. I feel the type of way because I know you only ask because she only acts because I go as hard as I go.
Yeah,
so she's not doing
it.
But she doesn't really care. That's not her thing. But she's only doing it because I do.
I don't care what the reason is.
How are you coming up with all these reasons?
Because she never
just answer the question.
She never cared.
I don't question.
Okay,
well, she cared today. She cared today. Now,
and all of a sudden,
if I was her, what I would do one day is go cuckoo over it. Like start throwing shit all over so we can be like,
go crazy.
Start throwing shoes out the closet. Who the hell is it? And they're like, okay, I went cuckoo. So now I'm legit. So what?
Explain yourself. I be feeling like, wait, I know you don't really care. So you just want me to explain just to try to have some control and make me explain because you really don't care.
That ain't about, Lady,
she really don't care. She really don't. I mean, I still explain, but she don't be really caring.
When in actuality, it should be the opposite. You should explain off the door so you can still have your pass so that you can still be who you are. I explain off the door. Yo, these cats is over here and and this is and that's Twitter. Turn off the notifications. What you uh-ohing for?
What do you mean pause? I heard the steps. Pause what?
You don't have to explain because it's not what I usually do.
I didn't say I don't have to explain. I'm saying you really don't care.
How do you know? If your phone
hold on, get on IG Live. Don't waste this. Get on IG Live.
Morning, best believe I fucking care.
You don't care.
At 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning?
Yeah. That's right.
You damn right. What was that about?
Yeah, what was that about?
You damn right I fucking care.
You really don't.
It may not be to the level of you being fucking crazy as fuck, but I care. Who the fuck is that? Answer
that question.
And then the way you want to dip and dive and stuff makes it even fucking worse. Because what do you mean? Stop playing.
I'm not dipping. I'm just playing. Like, this is not who you are. So
the fuck what is who I am today.
Hold on, tell Lady Q not to leave. Tell her stay right there. We got to get you on IG. Tell her stay right there. Don't go nowhere.
Get on IG.
Get on IG. Don't go nowhere.
It was
Lady
just
Q. Don't go nowhere.
She going
get Lady Q a box.
No, because she.
We gotta give Lady Q a box.
I know she don't be carrying it, but I guess 3 o'clock in the morning. Then for me, I'm sleeping. Like what? Ain't nobody got time to be explaining this because I know you don't. But yet I gotta know when you turn it on and turn it off. So it's like I tell you tomorrow. And then it's like, well, why you got what you got to hide and then don't let her say something like, oh, that's how we playing. Because then now what? That's then then things elevate.
Okay,
and then
all you had to do was answer the question.
Yeah, because it's simple. It's usually, it's
for me to explain to you whenever the fuck you ask a question, then I should have the same expectation whether I ask or if I don't ask. That's how that's supposed to work.
If that's not your normal,
ain't no buts.
That's
so
not
because
who
you batshit fucking crazy, you're supposed to be able to do what
you know that I'm crazy with certain things.
Well, now you know.
That.
Well, now you know I'm batshit fucking crazy.
You're not like me.
You want to bet?
You're not.
You want to bet?
That's not who you are.
Challenge.
You're not me.
You don't want to go toe to toe with her.
You don't never care about certain things like that. I care about.
If I ask, then I fucking care.
Tell Lady Q, I said, please don't turn into him. Don't turn into J Black.
Mike said, don't turn into me.
Oh no, never that. Never that. But the few times I don't ask you often. So for you to go over,
so you don't ask. That's why it's like it's weird when you do.
So that should highlight to you that it's a potential fucking problem for me. If I don't bother you no other fucking time, but this particular day, I was like, oh, curious. Who was that? Then that should tick you off that this may become a problem. Let me soothe her and let me calm her down before it becomes a fucking problem.
Don't soothe her yet. Get on IG. Get on IG.
All right, I hear you. It makes sense.
Don't soothe her yet.
I think we need to stop texting each other in the middle of the night, y'all.
No, it's cool. Like, don't, because sometimes the best ideas happen.
I know, but still.
I get what she's saying. Like for me, it throws me off because I know this is not who you are. Like you, and all of a sudden you questioning something. Like it just felt weird, but I get it because
I tell this to people, especially when me and Stacey get into it. Just because you repeat something, your point over and over again, doesn't mean it's right.
That's true.
Just because you keep saying she don't normally act a certain way.
That's true. That's what I said. It's true. It just throws you off when somebody is like, that's new for me. Like, what are you doing? That's not you.
Just answer the question. Why can't you just answer the question if it ain't nothing? That's where the suspicion comes in. When you do that, if she asks the question, just answer.
I think it'd be rare if I just respond. I think that'd be a red flag. That'd be a red flag. I'd say, oh, well, he's just...
Oh, that's Shawnee's texting. She's sending a whole bunch of TikTok right now. Oh, she must be up.
Your wife would probably sleep even better. Just like your kids would probably enjoy their day even more if you just took a picture.
Yeah. Oh, she said y'all got y'all own sounds. Y'all group chat ain't what I'm talking about. What, Jay? That's something different. That's why I got ringtones. So when it go off, you know, okay, that's so and so. That's this person. That's this person.
Yo, that
regular tone though is like, okay, now who is that?
Jay, get on IG. Why are you so anti?
I was on IG and then she started hollering.
Everybody to see him get told.
Everybody else saw you.
Question.
Because I'll be wanting to have the dialogue, but sometimes like she get the hollering. Like when you holler, I literally got the hollering.
Why can't you just answer the question? If she say, who is that? What's so hard about saying that is so and so, and they hitting me because we had a conversation about the color red yesterday, and they were following up. It's simple. When you ain't got nothing to hide.
Do what I do. Act like they annoying. Like when you act like they annoying, these
What Shawnee talking about now?
No, she already said we got a different tone.
Yeah, we got the fact that she knows our tone.
Yeah,
she knows the difference between the bings. That's different.
Yeah.
How does she even know that? That means she's listening and be like, oh, that's Shawnee and Mike.
Shawnee Mike group.
What does it go? Bing, 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 bing? Like what type of bing does it do?
I'll be honest, I don't even know. Like the fact that she knows, that means she's all over it. What Mike sending now? What clip is this? Yeah,
you gotta
I gotta do it like that. That's like I do. Oh God, what Mo talking about?
Stop tripping.
It's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is my sister. What's happening now? Okay, I got you.
All right, what is annoying with cell phone protocols when your phone bings and the person whose phone it is, they don't look at it immediately. Like they keep doing what they're doing. And you be like, yo, check who the fuck text you.
Good morning, Slow.
What up,
like I hate that when they just keep doing what they're doing. Like Stacey will keep like folding some shit and her phone just big. All right. Now read the text. Who is it?
But why? That's why I have text tone, so I know who it is. If the
keep
thing
track
go
of all
off,
these sounds.
I can't.
but if it's the regular one, then no, I'm gonna take my time getting to it, and that's why I do that. So that way I know, okay,
who texted
if your ringtone goes off, all right, let me go see what might. But sometimes I don't be checking y'all's because y'all get in a thing back and forth, and both ringtones start going off. So I'm like, oh, they ain't talking to me. They
Afro
got
Queen
something
said it
else
looks
going on.
suspicious. It looks secretive when you don't answer. When you're not going to your phone, you're not looking
when you don't
into
answer, you might not feel like answering it. And then sometimes I might not answer my phone or I put it on silent because I'm talking to the person I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to nobody else. I'm with you. So I want to talk to you.
The tone is so you don't have to rush to open it because you know who it is.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Yeah. It used to be a running joke when people would take their cell phones to the bathroom. But who don't take their cell phones to the bathroom?
I take my cell phone to the bathroom.
I do too.
For the most part.
I take it when I take a shower.
Yeah, I want to get it to where, like when you're in the shower,
what you need for the shower though?
You listen to your music or whatever. You
got your Alexa or whatever.
Oh, I ain't got one in the shower.
I
the girls got
Alexa. The girls got the Alexa. Yeah.
That's me. I don't run.
Why you got to babysit the phone?
Yeah, why you need it in the shower though? Like
you might want to listen to your music. Or you listening to something on YouTube. Sometimes I'm watching videos on YouTube or something, and I want to finish watching it. Well,
in the shower.
Is your phone loud enough with the shower water? I guess it could be on the speaker.
Yeah. And they got a little shower speaker. They got a little thing you can put your phone in and put it in the shower. I ought to order one. And it makes it a little bit louder.
And we got to this all the way.
You can talk on the phone in the shower. Sometimes I'll be on the phone in the shower.
So that's interesting. So if Stacey's phone go off and she doesn't look at it fast enough, you get suspicious?
No, I don't get suspicious. I just I wait. I'm like, when the fuck she going?
Why you watching her when the phone goes off?
Like I'll walk downstairs and then I'll be like, motherfucker still ain't check her shit.
Oh, not the phone. She's not answering who is so when your texts go off, you're like, oh wait, they're not gonna go look to see, they're not responding, and wow.
So I gotta why? I don't know. I just need to. I'm like, yo, who texts you? Now there have been times.
Why you always questioning?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I've evolved because they have been plenty of times. I don't even ask who's texting.
You just grab the phone and go look.
No, I don't. I just go like, I don't ask who's texting. Like in my mind, I'm like, probably her mom or something, and I keep it moving.
Well, we know it ain't none of her homeboys because you won't let her have male
friends.
She
ain't allowed to have no male friends.
So
She's not allowed. She's not
you
permitted.
You have no worries about what's going on in her phone because you then already put your foot down. She can't have no male callers.
Let me say that. I'm crazy. Mike say it.
You are crazy, Jay. No, I can't believe Mike is thinking like that though. But I mean,
nobody. A dude's not, what? Why would she even have a dude text her?
It's I'm trying to think. Like,
but where'd you meet your friend?
Baby, they met at work.
That's not gonna happen.
You ain't got no friends that you met at work, Mike.
Yeah, I work with every like.
Okay, yeah,
Edie and Jade or somebody.
Those are your friends, yeah.
A parent of another kid, somebody.
Yeah,
I asked.
Maybe she met him at work.
There was a parent that commented on Facebook. It was a parent, but it was the dad that commented. I'll let that go.
What did he say, Mike? What did he say?
He probably said, "Yeah, I agree." He probably said like 2 words.
That was something. I think it was a picture of the family. It might have been beautiful or whatever like that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna let that go.
But but the thing about it is the person. Like, I think in y'all case, it's just y'all that's just insecure. But You know,
I did. I let that go.
Right. If she set it up right, then you shouldn't have no problem with her having a friend. No.
He said beautiful. Ooh, oh, you know what? I'm gonna let that go. He gonna give a compliment like that. He gonna say he just gonna say beautiful like that. All right, I'm gonna let that one slide. Don't
And sometimes comments like that are petty. Sometimes they are being petty.
Yeah.
What if he gay?
Oh God.
What if he gay and he said beautiful?
And me and Stacey been long. We've been around long enough. Oh wait, she did have a gay friend. What was his name? But he wanted to be a gay friend to the whole family. What was his name?
That's a damn shame, Jay. That's a damn shame. Lady Q said this fool will send me screenshots of my comments talking about them. She can't comment on the
I'm
post.
talking about Mike right now. I'm talking about Mike.
She can't comment.
I would do that.
She can't why?
If somebody said something crazy on your comments, I would screenshot and be like, you know him?
You know this person?
Crazy like what?
Something. I don't know.
So Stacey, Stacey posts a picture of her, and Guy says, "You look really gorgeous today."
Oh, I need to know who it is.
You gonna screenshot that and send it to
I'm glad you being
What if
honest,
she
Mike.
don't know who it is? What if it's
And
just a random person?
No, then we're good. I'm like, oh, okay.
But if she does know him, if this dude, he's the janitor at her job.
Oh, he probably get blocked.
Facts.
Blocked? Why?
Yeah.
Look, Lady Q responded back one time. That's my uncle. Oh, and she go right there. One of was her uncle.
Yeah.
I don't know that dude. I don't know him. Like, look, how close was y'all?
Was,
you checking comments?
No, I checked. I was on the Facebook and she followed this line dance dude. I said, "Who's the dude?" Like he's from the town over.
The line dance dude.
I said, "Who's the dude?" And she was like, "Oh, that's the line dance me and my mom went to in Willingboro." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I get it." And I was like, "Cool."
Too funny.
But you be following chicks. But you follow chicks because they look good.
I'm a celebrity. I follow people because it's I follow people because I'm giving them the privilege of saying that I follow them.
It's part of
Why
his
you
gig.
bowing slow?
It's part of my job.
No, that ain't part of your
maybe
job.
Slow be saying that he probably be saying some comments under your pictures, and he like, wow.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Like, wow,
he doesn't know. He ain't even on my social media. He's only asked me about one thing on social. Well, I don't know, but he only asked me one thing about social media because somebody followed him, and they were following me, and he was like, "Who is this dude? Do you know this dude?" And I ain't know the dude. I was like, "I don't know who that is."
Okay. See, he asked like a man should.
But they followed him. He wasn't asking because the dude was on my page. He asked because the dude started following him.
Oh, okay.
Not because it was on my page. I had to figure out who the dude was. I think somebody that maybe watches the show or something.
Like, let's be clear.
I could come up with.
There are certain people I've deleted and blocked. Stacey ain't say nothing, but I was like, I don't even want this smoke. I don't even want this problem.
Oh, wait a minute. Lady Q, yet his ex is wishing him a Merry fucking Christmas in his inbox. But I'm the one to watch. Oh, Jay, you getting inboxes and DMs?
This is a different scenario because literally
your ex is sending you Merry Christmas.
A recent message just came to, and it's up to Lady Q. I could care less. Lady Q don't want. She's like, no, you ain't got to block. You ain't got like. She's saying not to do that stuff. Like I don't know.
Wait, Lady Q, why are you telling him not to block? Like I don't get
it. But why you talking to your ex?
He's not talking. He didn't respond.
I don't ever respond.
How you know he ain't respond, Mike?
I don't ever.
Because if they talk about the person I know they talking about, he ain't responding. Because I'd get mad if he responded.
I'm not responding. I don't.
So why you just don't block her? Why are you even allowing that to?
I think the thought process is it may give that person the intuition that they have some type of control. That
listen, you trying to keep this over here happy. Block that shit because that's some extra BS that you don't even need to deal with if it don't mean nothing.
Like I like the.
Why are you worried about what the other person thinking? Why are you worried about how the ex feel over the one you got at the house?
Because I got power to.
No, just like that. You thinking too much.
They know I'm running things.
I like showing them I'm doing better.
See, Look,
I just like
we
showing
all
them I'm doing
blocked
that.
her. We all blocked her. Now she commenting on pictures. See, now
She
see
did.
that person, I don't even know, but that person is a problem. That's something that no, you need to eliminate. Forget how that person, like you focused on what the ex gonna think. No, this bitch got a problem and she's disrespectful and she's crossing all kinds of lines.
Because I really
That
don't
needs to
care.
stop.
Well, you mentioned it, so I don't know. I really don't care, but it's a lot of
I mean,
layers
there's a
to it.
lot to
There's
the
a lot of
Yeah.
story
layers.
because really what the person is doing is really pathetic.
Uh-huh.
Like, no. If you knew it's a pathetic
So
gesture.
then just
Like,
cut it off. Why are you letting the weed grow? The weed gonna mess up your grass, line man. You gonna just let the weed keep growing? Just eliminate it.
oh, golly.
I don't know all the layers because it could be sticky.
It's
Now that I
layers. I
think
guess it's
about it,
layers.
No, it's not
yeah,
sticky.
it could be sticky, but
No, it's
nah,
not
get
sticky
rid
at
of that bitch.
all. Like, I would just, There's certain people I just
You
block, but I
want me
know
to
they
tell the
still.
bitch? I tell her. I don't care. I ain't got a dog in the fight. You want me to get her?
But there's certain people, like there are certain people that I like that follow me
Keep
because
it
I know they're
moving.
following me because they're looking to be like life is good for him and they're mad at that. And I kind of enjoy that. Like I kind of like that you
And
keep
that
looking.
is definitely some
Really?
thought process. Could
Yeah, I
be.
kind of
I
like
don't.
that you
I don't
keep
like
looking.
that. I block you. Like
Like
when
I
I'm
don't.
done. When I'm done with you, I block you. I block you. I block you on everything. But I gotta remember to start. I gotta figure out how to block on TikTok because they all
I
seem
have
to
no
come to
idea.
TikTok and
Torture
find me there.
yourself. Some people like, hey, you could be torturing yourself. Like, why you want to look at what you know? But hey, keep torturing yourself.
All right, it's been good.
Keep it moving. Good
This has
morning,
been
Jay
good.
Marie.
Jay
Hey, Jay
Marie.
Marie. Even though we really didn't
Dirty
talk about
words.
the
Ultimatum.
ultimatum,
Ultimatums. Yeah, we
we turned
started
into
and went
something
left.
else.
Yeah, because you only got ultimatums. I've received ultimatums before, but I didn't. Yeah, it didn't work well with me.
You didn't care.
You did the
No,
opposite.
yeah, I did that. I was supposed to. I quit my job. I wasn't supposed to quit my job. I quit, and that's when I started doing comedy. I was like, all right, well, what
So
you
the
gonna do?
ultimatum was you better not quit. And
Yeah,
you
you got
said
to have
what?
a job, and I was like, no, I don't. And then I was supposed to work at the post office, and I never went to work at the post office. And that I was like, what you gonna do? Well, she left. No need to block. They just gonna make another
That's
page
facts.
or get a fake number. Just ignore the shit. Yeah.
That's
Well,
facts,
then
Joey. That's
they
exactly what
got to
I
go
do.
through all that trouble. But no, I don't want them popping up on mine because that's irritating to me. It's like we done. What are we talking about? What do we need to talk about? We done. We said that was it. So
Now
They
that's
what
may
you
still,
want?
they
the
may just want to
ultimatum.
talk and reminisce. They want to reminisce.
I don't want to reminisce.
What
It's
if the
over.
ultimatum is you got to put me on your profile pic on all your social media?
What if my guy tells me that I got to
Yeah.
put
Or
him
your
in my
woman says,
profile pic?
then put me on
Ooh,
on
I need
on
to be
all
your
your
profile pic on
like we
all
need to
your
be on there
social media.
together. Cause I be seeing couples on there together. Like, I'm like corny
I mean, but
bastard.
is that bad? That's not a
No, it's not
bad
bad.
thing.
It's not. I
But if
just
you don't want to do it, and they say no, I need all these hoes out here to know, or I need all these Negroes to know.
Well, it don't matter if you put them on your profile pic or you got them on your page. Niggas don't care. People still
Are they
don't
still gonna try
care.
to holler?
well then
Yeah,
just
they
put me
gonna
on there.
do that. That
Just-
like that
so why are we still
fuels
talking
them to
about
do
it?
more stuff.
Would say, Mike,
I
just
mean,
put me
you
on
want me
there.
to
Then.
put you
What?
on there? I'll put you on there. Well, you can be my profile pic. I don't have no problem with that. I don't care. I don't, if we
Are you
together,
gonna
I
let a
don't
man
care.
control you, Shiny? You gonna let a
That
man
ain't
control you?
controlling me. It's if that look, if that make you sleep better at night, then let me just it's just putting the picture up there.
I was devil's advocate with that. I
Yeah.
It's
like how you
plenty
think,
of
Shiny.
people that got pictures with their mates and they got all kind of side activities going on. So
So that social media is
that
all the front, regardless.
yeah, you want me to put your picture up there? Slow, you want me to put your picture up there? I'll put your picture up there. I'll put a picture of us up there.
You gonna put slow? You gonna put a couple picture up? Well, you already did the post, so everybody know.
Yeah, I did a post.
You did the magical post. Once you put that post up, that's it. You done it
Ta-da,
all. All right, this has been good.
ta-da.
I guess there's other ultimatums too.
Shiny, you better
Yeah.
say that. What other ultimate? Oh, I want to get married, or I'm leaving you.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
want to
what
get
she did.
married.
Now
Yeah, I want.
I think old girl went the wrong. She went the wrong way about that. You can't force her because when he was like, "Leave," if that's what you gotta leave, then leave. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I want to have a baby over the next 3 years, or we ain't gonna be together. You gonna give me a baby, or we out. I'm out.
You know what's funny? You know what's the
Oh,
most
that's
polite?
nice.
You know what's the most polite ultimatum? And it's not even called an ultimatum.
Right.
The most polite ultimatum is when a dude proposes to a woman. That's an ultimatum.
When the
How is
dude
that an
proposes,
ultimatum? Either she gonna say yes or no.
That's an ultimatum.
Will you marry
Now
me?
and if she says no, it's an ultimatum. Do you want to marry me and spend the rest of your life with me or not? And if
I
she
know
says
people that got proposed to and they said no, and the couple still stayed together.
Ooh.
But the guy was like, I ain't gonna never ask her to marry me again. We just gonna be
so
together.
the relationship ain't going
Basically
nowhere.
over, yeah.
No, I mean they were still together. They were still a functioning
Of
couple.
course, he's still going.
Yeah, but he ain't never gonna ask her to marry him again.
I mean, they were living together. He didn't put her out the house. He still helped her get her business started and a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you say no, I think it's over.
So if the woman tells you no, you just gonna end the relationship. What if she got cold feet or something?
Yeah.
What if she just kind of scared?
Probably. I mean, those are good reasons, but I gotta go. Proposals are low key ultimatums.
Yeah, you want to be with me for the rest of your life.
Damn.
Yes,
and they say no.
But you don't have to get married to be with a person for the rest of your life.
I'm just saying, if you turn that down, because you go like, then why are you turning it down if we can be with each other for the rest of our lives anyway?
Maybe we don't want to do the court thing and filing paperwork and stuff.
Let's sign a prenup then. Let's take both our average salaries and sign a prenup. I don't know.
Or you could just do like a what they call a civil agreement, a civil arrangement or something like that.
Yeah, you done did
just a contract between y'all.
You done did several twists and turns just to avoid marrying me.
I want you to call this chick that's keep blowing
I
your phone up.
Be with you, but I don't want to get married on paper. What's the problem?
That's a problem. Well,
because I don't want to get married on paper.
Yeah, why don't you want to get married on paper?
Because it's stuff that once we get married, that if we get married and we put this on paper and file it all at the courthouse, then people in our business, and that might
we just legally married now. We just legally married now.
We can legally do a contract and say that we are together and this is what it is.
No, married.
We come up with our
husband
own
and wife
contract.
Yes, husband and wife.
A civil union. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. You can
so
do
you're
a civil
my wife.
union.
Or spiritual.
So you're my wife.
I mean, we can call each other wife and husband, but we ain't got to go file at the courthouse.
I'm just saying, when we at the hospital, you're not my wife. You can't come see me. You're just my girlfriend.
Well, no, because we had this.
Women propose and they got to get married right away. Is that Married at First Sight or something like that?
I was watching Married at First Sight. That was crazy to me. But I mean, if we do a civil union and we do this contract, then I can say I'm your wife.
Okay, so why not get married then? You're my wife.
Because
on paper, and it's on paper. It's on paper. A civil union means it's going to be on paper.
But that can affect some things that were already in place.
Yeah,
I mean, we 20. We
20. That's one thing, but like once you get, it's some stuff that then the government be wanting to try to change some stuff. And
you sound like Jay Black right now.
You dancing.
They be trying to get in your business, and and it affects.
Tony in the circle. She killing the circle. She dancing. She killing the circle.
I'm just saying. Why I got to pay? Why I got to pay the judge to say I'm married? Why I got to do that? If I want to be married,
no, you don't.
Why can't you say, okay, we married, we gonna have this ceremony and that's it? Why I got to pay?
Because if you're in the hospital, who's going to speak for you?
Ain't nobody. You not.
My husband gonna speak for me.
But y'all ain't married.
We are married. We said we married. In Texas, you got something called common law marriage, and
the common law marriage. Trust me, the common law marriage don't work because I'm in the common law. It don't work on the hospital. You got to be married. You got to be married.
Then they just gonna say they my husband.
I know that was a lot of work you just did not to marry me. That was a lot. It's the bond.
But I'm with you. But we together.
There's something. There's something that you scared of. There's some part of the commitment you don't want. There's some part of the commitment you don't want.
It's slow laughing.
It's
stuff.
Just
slow. Slow. Like no. What stuff? Stuff. I ain't never heard the generic brand like that. She got the cola. Stuff. What stuff? Just stuff.
Yeah,
There's no
we
particular
together.
stuff.
But I'm like,
Depending on
okay,
the state,
us.
common law still
Yeah.
exists. No need to go to the courthouse. All right. I watched that show Love at the Lockup, and this girl keep telling
Trust me, when they ask if they gonna pull the plug, they're not asking the common law wife. They going right to the mom.
Right? Who's next in
Well,
line?
that's why you have a
Parent.
will, and you have that. It's another thing we have to do when we go in the hospital. It's something you have to.
Some consent form.
No, it's a legal
Disclosure.
name for it because I've done it before. I have it like it's with the do not resuscitate thing. But there's something that you can write up to say you gotta get notarized saying
power of attorney.
These are the people that can make these decisions. It is a power of attorney, but there's another name for it too.
There's this thing is the doctor always asks for it in the lobby. They're like, is the person scared of commitment here? Is the person unwilling?
That is not scared of commitment. If I'm saying I'm going to be with you, then that's my commitment that I'm with you.
Okay, Oprah.
We just want to know you were here.
That's my commitment that I'm with you. I can go change my name. I can still go legally. I say, hey, I want to change my last name, but I just don't want to.
You wear a ring. You do everything but get the paper
signed.
signed.
You did everything. She changed her last name.
Yeah.
That is bizarre.
But, why I got to pay the judge? Why I got to pay the court? How much it costs? $60, $70.
You had to change to get your name changed. You doing all.
I'll pay to get my name changed, but when you married,
every square has their fork, son. Every square got something going on that's not, I guess,
except one. There's one. There's just one she won't check off. We don't know why. There's just one.
This is so interesting. Okay, Shawnee.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.
We'll come back to this ultimatums tomorrow. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life, parking spots and all that good shit. Fight for your happiness and never let somebody take it from you. All right, y'all. It's the TakeOver Legend. See you tomorrow morning. Yeah, yo.
Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.